Welcome to Towers of Dreams. This is a D&D 5e Eberron campaign played using Fantasy Grounds. Let's go through and introduce everybody. Orion, who are you and who do you play today?
Hey, I'm Orion. I'm someone from the internet. If you want to see more recap trailers, just keep messaging Rick about voiceovers. I play Ebenir Rastaln, a wild magic half-elf sorcerer who has very little control of his magic, but is just going with the flow now these days.
He's absolutely insane. Let's see here. Stone, who are you and who do you play?
I'm Stone, I'm alright, and I play Toshli Menwin. Now the face is I can do absolutely nothing against a Black Dragon. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna die. I'm gonna Sanctuary in bonus action dash.
Great. Matthew, who are you and who do you play?
Hang on.
All right,
I
Trister.
am-
Okay. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. You don't need me.
I thought you were just. All right. No. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Matthew. I
Who,
am
who?
a person. I play Alden Salo. He's good.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
No,
Hey,
he's not.
no, don't give me.
No, he's not.
Don't give me that. No,
Trister,
he's
who
not.
are you and who do you play today?
I'm Trister. I'm butchering this pouring of my drink. I am the alt left. And someone said they were all right, so I'm alt left. It would have worked better if I'd gone directly after Stone. I play
missed
Annika.
that.
She does them artificings and makes some things when we have downtime. Right now, she shoots stuff a lot, misses stuff a lot, and gets angry.
Misses stuff
Downtime.
a lot. Yeah, what is downtime? And Dimmy, who are you and who do you play? Who do you play?
Hi, I'm Dimmy. I do art occasionally for this channel, and I do art for the recaps, which I haven't been asked to do anything. So I am playing Tranquility, the not so tranquil Warforged monk, who also has a whole lot of shadow shit and Corey shit going on.
Oh
It's
yeah.
really kind of dark, creepy, and edgy.
Oh yeah. Very edgy. I can't believe Dimmy's playing an edgy character. That's. Anyway.
Who
we're-
else but Dimmy?
Yeah, so we're usually joined by Jolts, but he is currently probably asleep or dead, or I don't know. The last time I said something like that, it came to bite me in the ass. But what could possibly go wrong? Yeah. I'm so sorry, Stone. I still feel bad.
You
about that.
didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. Anyway, I'm Rick. I stream here at twitch.tv/thekittenhugs. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, and Patreon at the same username. If you want to support the streams, check the Streamlabs link down below. Give me a tip, and you can give a little effect on the campaign, such as adding a monster to a combat, adding some loot, letting someone get inspiration, or getting a plot point to have an even deeper impact on the campaign. So last time, the party had just discovered that the Emerald Claw that they had sort of kind of been held hostage by, not really, had mysteriously left while they were out doing what the Emerald Claw wanted them to do. Despite saying that they absolutely wanted the strange artifact that was deep within the vaults of Songvalve, they had just packed up and left, including the person that had taken them there in the first place. Making sure that everyone is okay, the party rested for the night since they were greatly harmed by the remains by the fire, the fire shit. The fire shit hurt them a lot. Yes, that's what happened. And so they went off into the jungle. There they fought. Did I run a single combat in the jungle? I think I did. Can't remember.
Apes.
Yes, they ran into a monkey court, a group of apes who stopped them in their tracks before a bunch of monkeys came out of the jungle and started trying to take their valuable belongings. However, they stopped it, but brought on the ire of two massive four-armed gorillas, Giralons, although the party made relatively quick work of them. They then continued going around several other encounters until they ran face to face with a fire giant who, unlike the last one they met, seemed very friendly. He sat down, shared his meal of a freshly caught bear with them, and discussed what they were doing on their travels, and told them that he had a way to get to the desert faster than on foot. The party agreed to help him with a caveat that they must find a black dragon who was hidden in the caves that this path went through, and get back the stolen dragon eggs as a reward for other dragons, apparently from Argonason, the continent of dragons. Yes, the planar island of dragons. Oh God. In exchange, he would show them the way, and would also split the bounty with them. So let's continue as the party goes deeper into the jungle to go to wherever this mysterious mining tunnel Urgrest the Giant had insisted he knows about. Yeah. Where is it?
Real quick thing, Rick. When crafting ammo, is it just cost? Like, it costs as much as buying it?
Crafting always is half.
Half. Cool.
Half, yeah. So with Urgrest leading the way, you guys are not lost. So you guys will continue. He said it'll take you about a day. Let's see here. I can't think of words. Patikwi doesn't seem too bothered because he's got some time off to not have to lead you guys and get you guys lost. So let's see if you guys run into anything, huh?
That's good.
Yeah, no, nothing. You guys don't run into anything. So Urgrest is pretty silent as he leads the way through. His massive body structure just pushing a path through for the lot of you. You can basically just hop to move in between his footsteps to get a clear path through the jungle.
Brick, can I use the sending stones to send a quick message before I forget?
To
'Cause I forgot
whom?
last time.
To whom?
Lady D,
Okay.
whose name I cannot remember.
Lady
anymore.
Delorith.
Deloitte of Dolorith. Basically, message is Emerald Claw forced us to recover sword, but disappeared before we could give it to them. What do you think?
Okay. She doesn't respond right away. But about an hour later, after she apparently gets some time, you get a message back. It's good to hear from you. You've been silent for quite some time. Hold on to that sword, although be wary. The Emerald Claw is not known for dabbling in upstanding artifacts to be found in Zendrik. And then she cuts off as she reaches definitely her limit to the sending spell.
Ebenir will keep that fact to himself.
Okay. Aldrin, the sword, Demaya, the singer of the end, starts singing a tune softly. Everyone can hear it. She doesn't seem to be one to sing quietly. Oh, is Jolt's here?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
All right.
Ended up having to go to the store with my parents because I had to push my wheelchair brother around.
All
Make
right.
sure
You
he
want
could get everything he needed.
You want to hop into Fantasy Grounds?
Yeah, already on my way.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, I just gotta reorganize some stuff in the old overlay. Looks good enough. All right. So yeah, this is Jolts. He plays Creep, the Warforged Necromancer. He'll be joining us in a bit. So the sword starts singing softly. She doesn't like to sing over telepathy. It's very clear.
No, I didn't ask her that.
Yeah, but she starts softly singing a very mournful song about the giants and the nightmare like an invasion of nightmares that attack the giants not just in their sleep but in every waking hour. The endless, emotionless automatons attacking through jungle, leveling cities, leveling entire structures. Great.
That's a very beautiful. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's in Infernal, so no one can understand it except for Dala. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That-
It's very beautiful.
That is the most beautiful, sweet song I've ever heard.
I know, right? I know, right? It's quite, almost appeasing. You know, like it almost sounds like when you come back from a long hike out into
Do you-
the countryside.
Do you know what she's singing about?
No, not at all. But it's quite beautiful, isn't it?
You 100% understand what she's singing about.
Oh.
The lyric, they mean like she's singing like in Infernal, but the lyrical meaning is coming through to you via telepathy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it, Evanir. It's a good song.
Good.
Song.
Good.
Good.
Um,
Yes.
Well, perhaps maybe I should learn it as practice as I attempt to continue my practice in Infernal.
Are you sure you don't want to learn a different song? I know quite many.
Uh,
I know some
maybe.
relish.
I'm just quite taken with that song. I would like to learn it and sing it. Would you recommend?
I think maybe that song's a bit too advanced for you, don't you think? I mean, if
Maybe.
you're learning Infernal, you might want to start off with more simpler songs.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, I take your point.
Superb.
So all of this is punctuated by the crashing of Urgrest's feet through the jungle. You know, he's like 24 feet tall, just towering over the lot of you. The ground shakes with his every step. And this continues on through the day. You're not sure if it's whether you're just lucky or whether Urgrest is with you, but you don't run into anything of note.
Superb.
Jolts, close PCs and open it, and Creep should be there for you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. It is.
So, you start. The scenery starts to change a little bit as it gets toward the late afternoon. Let's see.
Do you mean Rick?
The trees start to get a bit further across, and seem to be on oddly shaped structures. Not like hills or like not soft hills or jagged cliffs or like places that have been definitely formed by like water erosion, but not like they're not buildings either, or at least not recognizable as buildings. Anything that would have identified them has long since worn away with the passage of time. And it's not long before you realize that, like, this flat area that you're going through, despite being punctuated by several trees that have grown on it, like, this is like a street. This is a lane. These are buildings. These collapsed, overgrown, dirt-covered structures are buildings. And there are larger ones, but most of them have just been flattened. There's no definite rise in elevation anywhere. You lot are in a city. This was a city of massive proportions, judging by the size of the structures, or what remains of them. But
I'll
not
grab
only
a-
that, like,
Oh, sorry.
every building that is recognizable has been collapsed in. Every single one, without fail, has been collapsed in. Its walls toppled in. Like, you maybe get some first floors with some roofs up, or with like actual walls up, but their insides have been collapsed. Like the passage of time has been such that trees and vines grow out of them, forming like layers and layers of dirt on them. This city was destroyed. Like you can tell just by a glance. Like this wasn't just abandoned.
How old
Can
is
I do a
this
history check on
place?
this at all?
Yeah, sure. Go roll me that history check, history man. Oh yeah, 24. This is definitely Giant City. Judging by its age, it's got to go back at least 10,000 years, if not longer. This is not the sort of this build-up is not the sort of thing that you find over a few hundred years or a few thousand years. This is prehistoric compared to the human race.
This is a very old place.
It is, as the scholars say, old as balls.
Yes, I believe that's the technical term for it. Yes.
Oh,
What's our giant's name? The giant's name?
Urgrest.
Urgrest. Do you know anything about this place?
Yeah, he sort of comes to a stop, and he's like 20 feet ahead of you. He's got a long stride. It's hard to keep up, actually. This old city, this old city goes back who knows how long. Used to be a capital, I think, judging by the size.
Older than you?
Oh, older than you, older than all of us combined. Oh
How old
no,
are you?
you're 40 or 50, I think.
You're still okay.
Ugh. Never know with you small folk how you age. Don't pay much attention to it.
Quite a mystery, honestly.
How do you age? I don't exactly know with you. Somewhat bigger folk.
I age like giants do, of course. My accent keeps changing every time I speak. Oh goodness!
That's a good accent. Though.
I've caught the traveler's curse.
Oh, blimey.
It's not far now. The way down is just a little bit over here. Have to uncover it. Haven't used it in a few weeks.
Okay. Should we rest before we go in, or are we? Well, actually, what time of day it is?
It's like late afternoon, probably 4-ish.
Okay. Well, what do you all think? Should we journey in immediately, or shall we rest, start the day fresh?
I need to talk to you all.
Oh no! Why?
I guess we need to stop for a moment. Yes.
What did you do?
Oh, it's just a small way forward. We're almost there.
All right. Well, Aldrin, why don't you
It can
talk
wait.
while we
it can
wait?
wait.
Well, you can talk while we walk. I mean, that's not.
It's
hard.
quite important. I think it demand all of yours attention, actually.
Okay.
Mine too?
I mean, what little you have, yes.
Wow.
He's a freaking doped up sugar candy kid. He has no attention.
Wow.
I approve this message.
See, Aldrin, this is why you don't have friends.
Disrespect.
I don't have friends because I'm constantly on the move all the time, apparently.
Aldrin, I'm your friend, aren't I?
Yes, of course. You are more than a friend to me. You're like a brother.
Oh my god, Annika was right. It keeps happening.
What keeps happening? What keeps happening?
Nothing. I'm not. Nothing. And he like blushes a little.
Do you know what he means, Annika?
Annika just smiles. It probably like tries to be sweet, but turns into a fucking huge grin.
Great. Everyone's laughing.
Absolutely disrespectful.
This is good for morale.
Absolutely
Let's all go
disrespectful.
in. Let's all go in and talk about this later then. Sounds okay.
All right. We'll lead the way. I'm
Rest.
sorry. What was the giant's name? I
After-
totally.
Urgrest.
Urgrest.
Do you want to write that down?
I did.
Progress.
I'm looking for the character notes.
Ah. So he leads you down a few side streets and over what was probably once structures, now just sloping hills, to a flat open area. There's just sort of like a big flat round rock. It's been weathered and cracked, so it's not exactly like if you looked at it from afar, you wouldn't tell that it's not natural, but it's definitely like a carved stone. And he grabs this thing. It must be 100, like, well, not 100 feet across. It must be like a 30-foot across and like 2 feet thick, absolutely massive stone, and hefts it. And you see in his like orange-ish skin, orange-tinted skin, like his veins and muscles just bulge with giant strength as he moves this across, and you hear the stone just carve across other stone as he shifts it out of the way.
I could do that. Over here.
Underneath is another platform, but this one is actually identifiable. It's got actual like large giant runes carved into it. It's got various grooves on it, as if some sort of magic was placed on it. And at the center is a crystal of sorts, a deep blue crystal, very about the size of a human head. Let's
Like
go
a
ahead.
dragon shard?
Yes, it is a Kyber Dragon Shard. If you want to go down, we can go down now, or we could wait. Oh, my accent! What is going on? Oh no!
Can I make
Tucson,
it?
Is that you?
Oh, please save me from myself.
Can Toshli try to remember if he knows anything about dragons, if they sleep at night at day?
Roll me a history check.
Yeah, I'm good at those.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, you actually are. So dragons tend to be, I suppose, they can be whatever they want. They tend to sleep a lot, though, being very large. They fly. They tend to be associated with one element, which reflects their what kind of damage they're resistant to and what kind of damage they can breathe. Most dragons are very well organized and incredibly smart. And, getting past them or moving something under their nose is next to impossible. In fact, an old dragon's past perception, or perceptive ability, let's say, is even greater than that of a beholder's.
So what you're saying is that I have to give him the egg so that he can explode on it and I can stealth then, yeah?
Yeah, that will totally work. That will totally work.
DX.
But dragons are a mysterious creature to most people on Eberron, despite the world being named after a dragon.
So, my advice is we go whenever. It doesn't really matter.
No, we still got a long ways travel. But
Yeah,
once
but-
we get down on there, you can rest. There we go. That's better. Good lord.
Well, okay. Seems reasonable to me. Shall we?
Yeah, let's get going.
Aldrin, you're looking a little stronger these days. Why don't you lead in the front this time?
Hang on, I gotta go take my brother inside. I'll be right back.
All right.
No, I think Ogress has got that covered.
I think we head in.
Yes.
All right. He stands at the center of it and waits for you lot to get on. You can feel the stone that was underneath the other stones sort of shift under your weight smoothly. It reminds you of getting on a lightning rail, the way that it reacts not in a jarring way, but a slightly noticeable way, as if it's being held aloft on air.
Like Haneka's ever been on a lightning rail.
That's fair. That's fair. You'd probably know it from you've probably taken a Sky Coach once or twice.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we've
sure.
taken Sky.
Yeah.
We've taken
Can I-
Sky Coach, yeah.
Can I like try to figure out how this is like it's working?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
Because Toshi's been on many.
Take that initiative.
With inspiration, by the way.
All right. All right. 23. Be sure to mark off that. Yep, there we go. So a 23, like, that is a Kyber Dragon Shard. There is almost definitely an elemental trapped inside it. You're not sure how old it is. It's probably very old, and for it to have withstood the test of time is a testament to the craftsmanship that went into it. You're betting it's probably an air elemental of some sort that is keeping it aloft, perhaps just providing an amount of levitation. And you do notice that you would bet, judging by the lack of visible controls, it probably goes off a command word. This is it does look pretty rudimentary compared to like a lightning rail. It's more akin to it reminds you of the elevator in the hotel that you stayed in back in Rote.
Yeah, I remember that.
Shout out to the Flame and Claw campaign, God rest its soul.
All right. Are we gonna need to use this back, or are we just gonna use this once?
I think we use this once, because we go in, and we get the dragon, and then we go to the mine card. Am I right, Ugris?
Yeah, yes, that's right. That's right.
So we don't need this more than once.
Don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm not gonna use it.
No,
Right.
well, we may not need it more than once, but the Ugris may want to come back here and use it.
Oh, do you use it more than one?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just-
I
Oh,
use
okay,
this to
sorry.
get all around Zendrick when I need to.
Oh, okay.
Toshla, you're always trying to steal people's things. You need to be better about that.
I'm not stealing. Also, when I found you, you were pretty much just stealing everything you could find around the ship.
That's different. The beholder was dead.
Okay, and it
Don't
looks
give
at
him
the giant-
ideas.
It looks at the giant and goes, "Yeah, you're right. You're right."
So he claps his big hands together in this like big bassy thump, and then speaks loudly a set of words in Giant. Tranquility would Tranquility's the one who speaks Giant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And Tranquility's also muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Double muted,
Yep.
perhaps. Can't believe Jimmy's fucking dead.
Nope, he's not muted. It's Discord.
I love
I
the
mean,
miming.
he's
I'll be like a
making a great mime.
Try speaking now, Demi?
I blame
All right, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You would understand that it's simply the word for lift down. And at that sound, the whole platform begins to shift and shudder and starts to descend. A bunch of vines that have grown over it in the time that it's not been used snap off as it forces its way down. And it goes down, for everyone that's not Urgrest, it seems to be pretty sudden. It goes down at like a rate of like 100 feet, or like probably more, let's say like 60 feet per second. Like it's
Whoa.
really fast.
Oh, my
Holy
stomach is
shit.
going.
Yeah, like Toshli and Annika are both lifted into the air momentarily as it
Sweet.
descends.
Right, like they go and just like grab and pull him back
Are you
down.
playing,
I like grab onto your arm.
playing something managed to lift Ashley? Like he probably just ballooned down like a lead ball, just stayed there and fell.
Fucking okay, Kirby.
So
Sorry.
Turns into a weight.
the trip down only takes like 30 seconds as it descends into darkness, and all you can see in terms of light is this channel up above. comes down with a thud as it hits. You hear something like shatter, like metal shattering beneath it, and it sort of tilts to one side,
Oh, geez.
like 5 degrees. But you are down. You have come down.
Ogress, are there more platforms like this?
Not many that work these days.
Do many of them work using giant code?
Something like this. Something like that.
Alright, I was just curious.
So he moves off of it, and as he steps off of this platform, lights begin to pop into existence. So you're
What
looking,
lights?
you're basically in like you're looking at like a 40-foot wide, 40-foot high tunnel going even further underground, sort of tilting downward just slightly. And he just goes off as lights start to flicker in the ceiling, filling the entire air with dim light. They're spaced pretty evenly, but some of them have definitely been broken. You recognize them as just small dragon shard lights, or like Eberron dragon shard lights. Something that's pretty common in Sharn these days.
This is weirdly beautiful. It's almost like being out in the night sky.
Why is it
And there's only
weirdly?
stars to light the path. It's weirdly because we're what, hundreds of feet underground, and we're
Yeah.
following a dragon. We're following a giant in order to kill a dragon.
Okay.
I think that sets the bar quite up there. Don't you think?
Really?
I do kind of have to agree with them. This is a little out there.
This is very.
Oh yeah,
out
this
there.
is there's out there, there's beyond out there, and then there's where we are. That's
Yeah.
where we are right now.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is to go further beyond.
At this,
I am so disappointed. No.
Are you?
I'm fairly sure at this point where if we weren't already considered heroes for the very fact that we were trying to save this world from Rakshasa, I'm fairly sure that this would definitely classify as a heroic tale. Or
Are we heroes? Are we really? What have we done?
I don't know if anyone would consider us heroes.
I mean, I was the cover page of the Cronenberg Chronicles. I don't know about you guys. I know I am.
Batikwi rolls his eyes and follows after Urgrest with his lackeys and the axe beak and Dala and the wagon in tow, or cart rather.
Orion's dying. He'll be back later.
Rip.
All
That's not
right.
funny. That's not funny. Let's not say.
So
did
we
that.
are losing Orion because of a work-related emergency. Godspeed to him.
Good to stop working.
Who wants to control Ebonir?
Fuck.
I cannot do his accent.
No, just
If
Tristan-
combat
Tristan,
situation comes up, I got it.
Well, we'll figure it
What?
out later.
either you or me controlling Ebonir.
Probably.
I'll control Ebonir.
Joseph,
All right.
as you.
Release him.
All right.
We'll
so
see if we need to, because like it might.
No matter.
yeah, he might be back. This something that has gone horribly wrong might be taken care of. Who knows? So you follow
I'm hoping it's
Urgrest.
enough.
You
Sorry.
follow Urgrest deeper into these underground tunnels until you get to an area that has like a landing with like a drop, like a like significant like 20-foot drop, and standing in it is a fairly clean, kind of dusty but fairly clean metal platform that's like 30 feet across, like a 30-foot square. It has a bright light at each corner, much brighter than the ceiling lights that have been lighting your way so far. And you can see, looking down and going off in either direction, these pyramid-shaped, kind of bluish stones, which anyone who has taken a lightning rail would recognize to be quite similar to the conductor stones that allow the lightning rail to travel across great distances.
Wow, something like this is here? That's insane. How old is this?
Thousands of years, perhaps even more.
I wonder if that like House Kaz stole all this stuff.
What do you mean steal? It's still here.
Stole isn't
They
it?
copy. They copy
Oh.
it.
Tribute.
It's not
Inspiration.
tribute,
Sure.
I can understand a lot of your ideas now.
really. No, if I started bad mouthing, being arrogant, and just generally a little shit, that'd be a tribute to you, Toshli. If I became a 2 foot tall pumpkin, that would be stealing.
I don't follow you.
Are you all right?
I'm sensing some hostility from
Who?
You?
Fine. Are you alright?
I mean, no, but you know, giant tunnel to go kill a dragon.
Yeah,
Right.
likewise. It's
All right,
quite-
let's yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't worry. Don't think about it too hard there, Tasha.
I mean, it's fine. I'm used to people feeling insecure around me. Just didn't think he'd be the first to show it. It's normal.
I mean, I'm insecure generally, but I
It-
guess
it's
I
okay.
guess
It's
there's something about your presence that just really, really irritates me.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Stone. Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's actually really
So
good.
much
It's-
disrespect here.
It's fine.
I
It's
fucking
fine.
love this so much.
Look, it's not all of us can be good.
Yeah, I mean, looking at you, that's definitely true. Unfortunately.
Exactly.
All right, enough. Just go to the front of the line. You back.
What line?
What
Shut
line?
up. Just you front, you back.
Well, if the lot of you are done bickering, we
We're not
Never.
bickering. It's just
You're bickering.
we're just joking.
this is that vehicle that I told you about. And he pats on it, and it sort of hovers up and down, and you hear the spark of electricity underneath it.
That is
Huh.
sweet ride. It's a cool van.
I've gone all the
Takes
way
you
from Nectaroon down to the things of Agarak.
I
Agarak.
don't know what.
I
I
don't
don't know
remember.
what any of those things are or where they are, but
That sounds wonderful. You must have seen some amazing sights.
Yeah. The one down by the Fangs, the entrance was completely caved in, so I didn't get to see much.
That's tragic.
Don't ask how I knew I was down there. Just giant sense, you know.
Giant sense. I mean, is that the case? Do other giants have that? The feral ones, anyway.
Not sure what you mean.
The ones who are not themselves, who attack indiscriminately. Do
Oh,
have
they
that
are
just in
them.
their-
They are themselves.
Are
Not
they?
everyone
Why?
has the sense I do.
If only they did. I think Zendrick would be a much nicer place.
Perhaps. Do you want to just get on here? It's a bit of a hop. The
Sure.
cart might have a problem with it, but he steps on it and it dips down like 5 feet with his weight, but then slowly goes back up until it's about level.
Do you need help getting on Toshti, Anika?
How high up was it again?
I take a ladder from my back from my.
It's
rope.
about even with the platform.
What?
Oh, what?
It's about even
Oh,
with the
okay,
platform.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basically,
cool.
it's like a subway train. It's
Then
just
I
kind of-
hop on. Like, yeah, I'm fine. I've got my boots of jump.
I hop on too.
I take a ladder and I climb it.
It's
You just lay the ladder down.
it's level. It's level, you son of a...
No, a
I
ladder.
don't-
I take a ladder I literally go to my robot voice for items. I take a ladder, I put a ladder, I go up, and then I.
No, it's not up. That's the point. He's saying it's not. We're on the same level as it.
Oh, sure. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So I take a ladder. No, I'm kidding.
So I take the ladder and I lay it horizontally.
Yeah, exactly. No.
And he just goes down.
I keep forgetting level has two meanings. That's the
What?
same.
No.
What?
Oh, were you thinking a different level?
I was thinking lever, not level.
Yeah, it's lever. It's lever compared to you. Anyway,
Okay, so
you
it's all the
guys,
same. Fuck.
you guys get on the platform. This weird vehicle thing. Dala, however, like stops and starts
Oh.
like just like looking at this and like just like this. This is incredible. This is so well preserved. And you say these tunnels go how far? Oh, to the Menectaroon itself. It splits off in the middle. There are other side tunnels I haven't explored, but it goes quite far. Oh, this must be just a small part of an expanse of tunnels. That
Maybe
would
something to write a thesis about, Dala.
It would definitely explain how the Giants had such a spanning empire, despite having no apparent means of quick overland travel. That's incredible.
Beats a shower going through the jungle as well.
Yes, it does.
I wonder if this thing goes all the way back to near Stormreach.
That way, going that way, and he points to the right, and that's like, judging by where you were when you came down, like that's west-ish. That way's collapse is just a few miles out. If there is, it would have to be reconstructed.
What stops giants from coming, the other giants coming down here and, refurbishing this place? Returning it
Most
to its
giants
former
don't have the sense I do.
Yes, you're right, actually. I wonder what would be good to instill that sense into them so they stop attacking people as well.
That's just something that will not happen. It is our fate, and he goes forward toward the front, and there's like a raised control panel that's like, it's like 15 feet up. Like, it's made for giants. And he pushes down a like crystal on it, and it glows softly. And as Patikwi and his men lead the Axebeak and the cart over, you hear the thud of the wheels like koosh come over the hump. The whole thing begins to shudder and move slowly. You hear the spark of electricity underneath, and can actually see it light up the tunnels as it sends sparks forward over the conductor stones before you.
Oh, this ain't so bad.
It's not as comfortable as a lightning rail.
So it moves slowly at first, and as it reaches the end of the platform, it hits 30 miles an hour in less than a second and is going. I mean, it's only 30 miles an hour. It's no speed racing.
Fast.
Is it the same speed as a lightning rail, or
It's the same speed as a lightning rail.
That was a sudden jolt. Oh my!
Yeah, that's still pretty fast.
It's still pretty fast.
All right,
It's
so
like
for
7 miles
detail, you cover, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours,
I love when this happens.
4 hours, 5 hours, 6. Actually, no, this is wrong. It should be
It's wrong?
it shouldn't be such a straight line, honestly. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 6.
Oh man, this is great. I love when this
7,
happens. Look at the cover of
8.
the map.
9.
Thank you for the plot point, Demi.
10.
This helps.
All right, so.
I wanted us to get here.
So after you adjust to the speed as it hits its max speed and keeps going, Urgrass just sits down. Like, this thing will keep going until we hit the first stop. and that is actually about where the dragon is. So you lot can
Converse.
sleep, talk. I'm going to nap.
Can we do do we have enough time to do a short rest?
I have enough time to get a long rest in.
Really?
Let's rest.
Yeah.
Okay, Rick. Do you know that lessons in tactics thing, right?
Yes.
Can I use that at the tail end of this long rest?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I said you could.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'm going to enjoy the nice breeze and sleep. Just don't throw me overboard.
We'll make sure not to. Obviously, I'm up to max fucking capacity right now, so.
I can carry some.
No, I'm good. I'm
You sure?
I'm working on all cylinders. I'm fully charged.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh, you thought you meant like your bag's full.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm at optimum working conditions.
So this is going to be a terrifying map to share with you guys.
Oh,
Man.
why? Cause it's gonna kill your computer.
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. That one's going to be a terrifying map to share with you guys. Okay, give me a moment. I gotta.
So I guess
Yeah.
we're no longer need Simple Zendrik's map, huh?
Go. Sorry to the stream. I'm just messing with some maps here. You know, gotta move everything away.
Wow. This map looks fucking huge.
I don't even see it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh. I accidentally.
Okay, holy
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ, Rick. Son of a...
Well,
No, I don't consent. I don't consent.
It doesn't matter if you can send.
Yes.
we don't have to go the whole way through, though, right?
No, we're gonna...
Unless the artifact is right over here.
Jesus.
No, that's a
We're gonna
lie.
be in, like,
That's a lie.
in like our 40s, guys. We're gonna be like playing. We just got the rod, guys. It's a
Man,
superb.
could you
It's
imagine
gonna
a
be
hex
fun.
crawl taking place in this desert though, like a full campaign? Like
No. Yeah, full.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
Pokemon, that'd be awesome.
full campaign
No.
populated with areas. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Oh, you know what? We should ask Urgrest. He seems like a well-known guy, a guy of, you know, the land. Does he know Does he know of the Thrycreen King?
I don't know. Ask him.
Well, I'll ask him like right before he goes or right after he takes a nap. Like, hey, have you heard of this?
His
The
his
Thrycreen
large
Lord with
eyes
his-
open up just a little bit. Eh.
Like after his nap or something. I'll ask him then. I just want to know. Like, have you heard of this?
What? Speak up!
uh,
Speak
uh,
up! Speak up!
An insect man, a Thrycreen, you know, bug legs, bug arms, 4 of them. Looks like Patiqui, but like he calls himself a king with a sword of some form, a rod.
Ah, the Thrycreen King. Yes,
Yeah.
that fool's established himself in the Nectaroon.
Where's
Hasn't been,
that?
hasn't been much in travel. Well, that's where he's from. I haven't met him personally or even been to his lands, but he has a sizable territory, I'm told.
Does he have any army? Followers?
Oh yes, bunch of
Well,
a bunch of giants of the sand have pledged themselves to
Oh.
him.
Oh,
He's got-
Giants of the Sand.
wow.
What are giant? Do I know what Giants of the Sands are?
I think he means giants of the desert. Is what he's
There
trying to get at.
there are more than just fire and stone and hill giants.
Oh. I've
Well,
never
there
met
are-
a Giant of the Sand.
Few do.
Other
Few do.
giants? Aside from this one and the other one?
And all the other ones we've met?
What other ones?
I mean, met, you know, shot at.
Met. Let's stick with the word met. The word met sounds like
Oh,
a good
killed.
word. No, stop! Ugh.
I think he's well aware that a lot of giants are hostile, and we've had to fight them.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was saying.
I've had to
It's in
fight.
the nature.
I've had to fight a few of my kind myself.
Oh,
Got a
see,
few
oh,
scars
good.
from it as well.
Same.
I remember fondly the first hill giant knocked me within an inch of my existence.
Remember when you deflect missile to sling and then got hit by a rock, a giant boulder?
I don't actually remember that.
That was
You don't
great.
remember that?
You were fighting
It's like,
kobolds in the
Ah, you think you're pathetic.
Oh
throwing
god,
them.
yeah.
yeah.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
that.
Whoa, boom! Fucking done instantly. Components were everywhere.
Great.
Remember when we destroyed that fire giant who attacked our camp, Rick?
Yeah,
He fucking had it
It
coming
made you
though.
cry.
that'd make me
He had
cry.
it coming.
He had it coming.
It
He
made
was a
you cry.
he was a random
It's fine.
encounter.
You were right on the counter.
I think Doig Fam was a little upset, but that's Doig Fam.
Remember when you killed that
Love you, Doctor.
poor orphan's grandma?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, enough
And then
of this.
psychically assaulted him with
No.
horrible memories of his fucking mother's death.
Ah.
grandmother's death.
He's still out there somewhere, by the way.
Oh, he's
yeah.
gonna kill
No,
us
he's
later.
long dead. He killed
It's
himself.
fine.
Oh,
I-
that.
Best $25 of my life.
It's fine. I can't assault people with my mind anymore, unfortunately.
But
It's for the best.
You can
6
with
weeks
your
down the
words.
road, he's gonna come back with a sword and go, "You killed my grandma. Had to die." I fucking see
Yeah,
it.
someone's gonna have to spend a plot point on that.
I'm on it.
Hey.
Anyways,
hey.
I think
Anyway,
someone
back
already
to the game.
has.
Yeah.
I think someone has already has. So let's see. You guys continue traveling. And
God damn it, Matthew. Like, I'm waiting for everyone to be here so that we can have this important conversation about how we're going
Right.
to handle things. Because Orion gets back and then Matthew's like, fine.
Let us go ahead and talk through this. I been thinking about this plan. Creep, I know you're confident in your spell, but I'm a little bit worried about not being able to move at full speed. Considering a dragon is much faster than us anyway.
and smarter.
Well, I'm quite versed in the art of abjuration. If you would like, I could stand in the stead and take the brunt of the hit. For even if the sphere fails, I have multiple other spells to get out.
Oh, so you wanna just tranquility need to be faster?
I mean, being faster never hurt.
Oh,
I'm thinking between a couple of us, we can get some pretty nice buffs going. Issue is, we don't know what kind of, where's this dragon living?
Cave.
Yeah, but what kind of cave? Is it a massive cave? Because, I mean, I can shoot it from miles off.
Ah!
what?
Where's the dragon
Sorry.
living, Cave? It got me. It got me.
My god.
I was drinking, Rick. Fuck you. I don't know why. It was funny just when you, pointed it out. Where's the dragon living cave? Oh, well, I guess.
It's just he nods as, if Evanir does not wish to do this, then I do not mind taking the position. I have ways of defending myself even if the sphere fails. Multiple types of aberration magic to reduce the amount of punishment he can give to me.
Well, I mean, if you're willing to put yourself in harm's way, who am I to argue with you?
But you are the voice of reason, Evanir.
Well, my reason seems to have been overruled quite a bit, so, I'm learning to take things as they come.
That's good. That's a good attitude to have.
I think we should wait until me and Tranquility have scouted out the area.
Oh, I agree with that. But how well do you think you can actually hide from a dragon?
Very.
I'm thinking we can stay fairly distant, right?
Pass without trace will definitely be necessary no matter what.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
that's a
other-
given, yeah, but
I have other tricks if that fails too.
I mean, if everything fails, I can make myself completely safe.
well, it's good
Or
for you,
anyone.
isn't it?
No, actually. I mean,
I don't know if Torchly, what are you referring to when you say completely safe?
Okay, I take a rope, I touch the rope, and I cast rope trick. Here, there's a hole.
Just like all suspect, also just the rope is slowly at 20.
How does that make anyone safe?
I mean, you can't get you there in there.
Can
In
you
the
not
rope?
just like stick his head in it and fire acid and other horrible shit?
So I gotta reach
Hmm.
my hand into it. Just
Let me rethink that. That's a good.
It turns out a hole could be used by multiple people. Don't quote me on that.
What if I put a door there?
I think the dragon could probably figure out how to open the door.
No, not my kind of, not my door.
Yeah, Toshi's doors probably don't even make sense to him.
I mean, if you
Rick,
guys
can
are
I?
worried about
Can,
safe,
Rick, can a rope trick be made in any? Oh God,
Yeah,
in
grab
any
that
shape,
camera.
as long as I make the rope that shape.
No. Like.
Hmm?
Well,
It's
admittedly,
it rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the top of the rope, there is an invisible entrance to an extra-dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. So no.
Basically, the idea is the rope is like the way you climb into.
How big
it to
is how
get
big is
out.
the entrance?
What entrance?
Oh,
You haven't.
okay.
You just
that's
climb
like-
up the rope and disappear when you go in.
Yeah. It
Right.
depends on
Okay.
how long the rope is.
I mean, I can make a bunker for us if you guys want. Would a bunker suffice?
I mean,
Ooh.
no, because it'd run out and then the dragon would still be there.
No, I mean.
Also, I'm not sure what's funnier, the idea that like, oh, the spell fails, or the idea that like the moment you cast it, the rope and the extra dimensional space just zoom behind you because you're moving
Yeah.
at 30 miles an hour.
That's what I was trying to get at. God damn it!
You don't have a rope now.
We'll say it's relative to the surface you're on
That's fair.
What if I
for now.
And I take a pit and a door, and I put the pit on the floor, and I put a door, and I jump in the hole. See, we're safe. You just have to like close the door.
Yeah, but for how long? Like,
He's just put a pit on the mine cart.
Could you remove that pit? That seems a little
Stop.
dangerous
Stop
considering
it.
how fast we're moving.
I
I
can.
like the idea. You put the pit down, you put the door down, you open the door, you're like, oh,
admittedly speaking,
Fine. It's gonna take me a while, but fine. And I stop like taking the pit and the door back in my robe. It's gonna take like 2 hours now. It's fine.
Oh my god! I just caught on to what he was doing. Holy shit!
admittedly speaking, you will have some time, I'm pretty sure, if things go wrong. After all, I'm sure if the dragon tries to attack me and can't hurt me, he's bound to be infuriated, and I can always mock him to make it worse. So, I can buy time.
No, I
Fucking
don't
the
love
robot.
dragon.
The robot
think
is in a hamster ball being turned into a blender.
Can we come at this from a slightly different angle? Our ultimate goal is to get the eggs back, right?
Yes.
And to ensure the dragon never again steals eggs.
Yes.
So, if the dragon is mad and attacks you, the only way to, I think, accomplish goal number 2
Kill
is
him.
to
Would
kill
be
the dragon.
killer.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
So,
Mocking it will not be my first option. It will be my emergency option if we have no other choice.
okay.
I think I'm getting Ebonier's point though. Like, even the best of us, even all of us together, are we going to really intimidate a dragon?
No, we're gonna kill it.
No, we can't intimidate it, but we could probably fight it. That's the reason I'm offering to take a brunt of its attention, so that you guys can position yourselves to destroy it.
Aren't
If we're
dragons
gonna-
like?
Like, the biggest thing we have to worry about are those eggs. Once they're off the battlefield, then the dragon has no... Then the dragon doesn't have any sort of pull anymore.
I got a weird thought. What if? Now, hear me out. What if one of us, me, Annika, someone, takes the eggs, puts them on their person, and you put that vulnerability thing that you're talking about on that person, so that the eggs and that person can get out okay, and the rest of us deal with the dragon.
Again, brilliant idea. One question: have you seen how large dragon eggs are?
I have no idea how large dragon eggs are.
Do I know how large dragon eggs are?
None of you know how large dragon eggs are.
I'm guessing
I'm-
large.
Doesn't Toshley Dad have like petrified dragon eggs in his private museum? Because it's a posh.
No.
Let's make
I guess
make it-
if you're gonna be pushy about it, they're about the size of Toshley.
So not that big.
so
Big
one
enough.
one egg per person basically is all that can be carried.
Maybe
Fucking
two,
Monster Hunter
but
slow travel.
Ah, jeez. None of us are strength-based characters, so it's probably
no,
gonna
Right.
be-
no, you're not.
Listen, here's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
If our options are intimidate or kill the dragon, I think we're going to do better killing it.
I agree with Danica.
After
then the
we've
op-
done our recon, might it be best to just go for it before it knows we're there?
Or just
Probably.
get everyone ready to attack, try and lure him out, and just try to get a jump on him.
But the problem with that though is that if we do jump him, won't he just turn and use the eggs as a bargaining chip?
Yeah.
But he
Why?
doesn't
It wants the
know-
egg. He doesn't want them to get broken either.
And he doesn't know why we're there.
Yeah. For all he knows, we just want to kill him because he's a dragon, and
Fucking
we-
dragons, right?
we kill
yeah.
dragons.
Well,
Oh.
dragons are like godlike things. I thought, like the world are named after dragons.
We fought a lot of things that the normal people shouldn't be able to do at this point.
A dragon doesn't sound like one of those things we should fight.
I don't know which is scarier, a dragon or a beholder.
Dragon?
Or,
I'd say dragon.
Behold sounds scary. It's a good. It's
Well,
fun to talk to.
I would like to point out that we have killed a beholder, we have killed a mummy lord, we have
Barely.
annihilated
What's a mummy
Army.
lord?
we have annihilated small armies by this point worth of people who have been trying to kill us.
We got
But-
lucky and Ebenir lost 2 fingers of that one.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Still missing,
It
by the
wasn't-
way.
And we
I never said it wasn't a near miss, but it still did it.
Right, but the thing is, every time we've come out, one of us has nearly died. If we do this, one of us will die.
How do you
I
know?
d- I do not think if we
Ebenezer still has 8 fingers to go. Like we're good for a while.
if it was as simple
I would like
as
to keep
just-
as many of my fingers as possible, if you don't mind.
If it was as simple as exchanging fingers for defeated foes, I think many things in life would be easier.
I only got 3.
Same here.
You've got 6. You got 2 hands. Unless I miss something.
No.
If life worked that way, you humanoids would have a much luckier time.
Yeah.
Yeah, time.
Cats have 9
anyway.
lives. Humans have 10. Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah, but each one's progressively harder.
Fair. Fair.
But you're right about the fact that this is risky. I want to. But look, as far as saving the world quest, this is necessary because it will get us to where we have to go and quickly, in time to beat the Rakshasa there.
I actually agree. I agree this is something we have to do in order to accelerate
Yeah.
our quest. While
That's
it
great.
is risky, there are measures that we can put in place in order to reduce the risk. There are
Like
tactics.
such.
And
Yes.
tactics. For example, knowing our roles, knowing whether we are supporting infantry, upfront infantry, archers. This is principles we have to put into effect in our group. Because
Oh,
I think I liked you better when you were psychic.
Aldrin,
I mean, I have an idea.
Aldrin, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How many books have you read in your life?
Couple.
Kono Dioda.
Yeah. God damn it. How many books do you think a dragon?
Is that a mother?
That's right.
Is that a mother? Is
That
that
was-
is
Yes,
that
yes, it
a
was.
motherfucking JoJo reference? I don't have my soundboard
Uh,
open, so I can't meme fully. But you know, what are you gonna do?
So, a couple? do you like? Sorry, do you actually think you're smarter than the dragon?
Numbers have
I
to count
don't
for
think it's
something.
possible to outsmart a shitload of bullets coming at you, and various
Exactly.
other
That's
magic things.
why we don't. we
I
just-
have yet to meet enemy who can outsmart bullet.
bullet.
Now you've found my philosophy.
Is your thunder cannon's name Sasha?
No, it's Natasha. It does less damage but pushes back.
Okay,
I-
all right.
You have to
I
nice.
got that reference.
Hey, Aldrin,
Okay.
what-
Well, what about
Okay,
about
Captain
this?
America.
Okay, Tranquility is incredibly mobile. He can get around super fast. You, Annika, have a lot of range. So, here's my thought: if we can get Aldrin and Tranquility if we can get Aldrin either on the front line or get Aldrin and Tranquility onto the dragon's back, we might actually stand more of a chance because he'll have a
What?
harder time reaching them.
I don't think that's how it works. The stories I've heard anyway, dragons have amazing control over their surrounding area.
I mean, also just straight up reflexes, right?
We just need to spread. If you,
I mean,
Like, you know,
Just have to get on its back. I mean, we just have to kill the dragon, right? When you say it like that, it's easy.
Right.
we just
I
need to spread.
honestly think being spread out and at range would be better in this instance, frankly.
How many of you can do range? I know me, Ebonir, and Annika
think-
can do range.
I
Everyone
think
can.
all of us can do range.
Yeah.
Just some of us.
The
are much
issue
better
that
at
I'm
it, close
having
range.
there is if everyone's far away, it just picks one of us, goes for it, and then we got no support, right? I mean,
can,
I'm not saying stand right next to each other because dragons are known for breathing shit, but
No,
I can sanctuary people that he goes for.
Yeah, we can provide support for any if it comes close, but at least that is critical time. It's like the charge before two armies clashing, right? You pick as many people as you can off before shields and swords clash.
And then I can take the role as a support caster and delay damage done to you guys.
so we go in there, firing squad, and deal with it getting close when it gets close.
When it gets
Split
close,
up
I
firing
can-
squad. Split up
I-
firing squad.
I read a Choose Your Own Adventure once. That
Or I do have one more option for an actual front line. I could summon a greater demon
no,
to take damage of the dragon.
We do
No.
not, bro. We
Unless
should
the
not.
greater demon turns around, kills
No.
us,
It's
and
like
doesn't fight the dragon.
no.
every plan you guys have is worse than the last. Like, everything
I don't know.
suggested.
I think Ebonir and a hamster ball was pretty bad. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is. There would have been
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I didn't say any
Yeah.
of them were very good. I just said they kept getting worse.
Look.
I don't like planning. Planning never works.
I
Last
mean,
time
it's
I-
not.
The last time I
That-
planned something, I was stuck in the chimney.
The last time we planned something, it
To,
worked.
to be fair, you barely planned that. You barely planned that.
Hold on, I have an idea now. So me and Annika, we do the thing where we sneak in, scout, and we figure it out. And if he doesn't notice us then, we make a much better plan. But if we get noticed, and which might happen, I think me and Aldrin should be on opposite sides of the dragon, and you two should be, and two of us, Annika and Creep and Aldrin and Ebonir. Sorry, you both look so alike. I can't help it.
Wow,
Do we
reverse
really?
racism.
Oh,
Do we really? I stand next to Ebonir.
he doesn't even have a proper beard.
And he doesn't have good hair.
And yet you keep mixing up me and Creep. We look nothing alike.
Well,
No one mixes me with Annika.
I'm thinner than him.
I'm glad of that.
Anyway, Ebonir and Toshli go with one group, one of us, and Annika and Creep go with another one, and we go on either sides of the dragon and have it forced to keep his attention on at least me or Aldrin. And that might be a good way if we have to fight. of course, once we get there and do a recon, we can make a proper plan.
Fighting.
But we're decided, right? We're gonna have to just fight the
Mhm.
thing.
Hey, I gotta be right back real fast. My brother's calling me on the walkie-talkie.
All right.
That's him right there. Be back.
Kill yourself.
Wow, rude. Rude.
Wow.
So,
Rude.
the mine cart continues forward, and a lot of you eventually set down for a rest and take a long rest, which I've already applied.
Rick,
What?
can I apply the thing? Does that
Yes.
constitute?
When you wake up, Aldrin gives you a refresher course and gets you.
Of what was said the
Yeah.
last night?
Yeah, infantry archers got it.
So here's all the terrible plans we made. All right.
All right.
I hope you feel everyone prepared.
I hope so.
I'm thinking, like, is there a good way to fight a dragon? I'm gonna say no.
The best way to fight a dragon is outside of its. Oh. You know.
I mean,
don't-
I can outrange it. Don't know about you guys. I can just stand halfway down the corridor.
I spent 45 minutes today at work making a spreadsheet to see. Like,
the
my own-
fucking axe beak is ready to go, man.
Man,
Look at
I
him.
just realized that Kodrim has 4 max HP.
Oh,
He rolled.
Yeah.
So they've got 2d8 plus 2 hit die. He rolled minimum, apparently.
Oh. Oh, we have
Oh.
advantage versus fright.
good, because he's frightening. I think.
Oh,
this dragon
yeah.
dude.
It applies twice.
What do you mean applies twice?
No, I think he accidentally applied it that beer twice.
Oh look, I'll drag it onto Ebony and it applies twice.
No?
What? Am I going crazy?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's,
What?
it says that you've applied it to him a bajillion times,
Okay.
but it's
I'm
only
going
on the
crazy.
combat tracker once.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's
okay.
fine.
Oh, it applies to them at all. Oh, when I do it initially, it applies to them. Okay, sorry. I apologize.
Fuck, I'll take advantage. Wow, we have a lot of buffs. Wow, I have a lot of buffs. My god.
We
So,
don't even have like a bard or anyone.
you guys all get some rest and wake up. It's hard to determine what time it is since you've just got a tunnel around you and this minecart moving through the pitch blackness on either end. Eventually, Urgress gets up and takes out some. Apparently, had some of that bear still in one of his pockets. You're surprised you didn't smell
back.
it before. But he
Like this.
no, he feeds himself, as giants are wont to do. And then the minecart keeps moving and then comes to a very sudden halt. Not like slamming into it, but just like slows down very quickly. Just shoom, and just stops.
Toshly topples.
Are we here?
Lights light up what is basically a 200-foot tall dome. That's got to be like. So how tall? How wide would that be? I guess it's like 400 feet wide. It's a massive dome with several tunnels going out, and there's walkways going off, all giant-sized, of course. And Urgrest presses a button, and the cart, the mine cart, as it basically is, levitates downwards and thuds against the ground. It's still about 5 feet off the ground, so everyone's gonna have to hop down. But you know, it's better than hopping down 20 feet. Urgrest gets off. Well, this is it. The dragon. That dragon. I managed to track it here, not too far from here, before it hit tunnels I could not go into. I'm betting they were servant tunnels for the elves back in the day.
Elves with servants. Did I know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Elves. All elves on Eberron came from slaves to giants.
You don't
okay.
have a
Wow.
Ebony. You don't have like a couple of elfin butlers back there.
Why would I have an elven butler? I'm a
They will-
half elf.
Yeah, they're really good at what they do.
That's racist.
That
Shame,
is.
same can't be said for you.
Wow.
Shall
I'm-
we continue?
There was
not
so
a good
much
butler, no.
so much disrespect going on. Holy
is
moly. So Urgrest helps the axe beak down and the cart, and you travel a bit away, maybe like 200 feet off of the dome. You can still see the dome's light. He brings you deeper into another tunnel and to a part of the wall that has basically collapsed or has been dug away at some point. It starts very large, but quickly diminishes until it's only like to the point where you would even you guys would have to squeeze to get through. It's like 5 feet wide, or like 5 feet tall and like 3 feet wide. Something you guys can manage, but not very comfortable.
Ugh.
You
I don't know what
can
you're talking
see. What are we doing for light situation right now?
have done-
None.
I cast the light spell.
Okay.
I would
Wait, hang on.
rather
Don't we all have
none.
dark vision except for Creep?
I have
Yes.
dark vision.
Yes.
Wait, does Toshi not?
I do.
He's
You
a
do?
gnome. He does.
Right? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't know why
Like-
you spoke.
like-
So, who has the goggles of night? Do we have goggles of night? I'm sure we did.
Yeah, yeah, we
No.
do.
I
I
do.
thought we had
I
goggles,
get-
the owl goggles, the eye ones that make you see well.
I
No,
do.
I've got them, but I also
do.
had another set of goggles.
I do. I do.
Can you see in the dark?
I can see in the dark. Well, I can see in the dark because of the goggles.
Oh, because oh well, screw that plan then.
Oh boy, didn't think about that, did we?
So you've got
Well,
some.
if Creep goes in first, he can use the light spell and be distraction, and all of us can stay some distance.
Well,
Or
obviously,
if we just
want
attack
to.
him.
Well, we want. Well, you guys then stay. Stay back, and me and Annika, who can see in the dark, can go ahead.
That seems reasonable.
What if we do like 2 groups, right? So me and Tranquility go up ahead, and then we have a couple of people who can see in the dark go in between us to provide some support if we get into trouble. And then at the back we have a light spell with, I guess, Aldrin and Creep maybe.
What?
Or
Why
partially
doesn't Creep?
included.
Just, why doesn't
What?
Creep just cast light at the moment
I-
when we get attacked, and one of
I
us can
can
just guide him?
I can set the terrain on fire. That provides light. Does that help?
No, we don't
Not
want
right
to.
now.
We don't want light. Creep, would you just? I'll be your guide. You just don't cast light just yet, and we'll do it.
All right. I guess so, but I worry that if the dragon does outsmart us, we'll be attacked by a dragon in the middle of the dark before I can have a chance to get light off.
I don't think the dragon's going to be down this tunnel.
No.
I think
Probably not
this one
tunnel
in
this time.
particular is a bit too small for it.
Oh no, that's the one that went down. And
Oh,
Right.
so it's not
he
a
actually
huge one then.
he actually points down, and there are obvious claw marks on the ground, as well as like some parts of the rock wall that weren't really torn away so much as kind of melted away.
Can I roll investigation to try and determine what kind of dragon this is based off of this? Like just the size and age of it, maybe?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
sure.
any of us know what dragon.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
No, it's a black. That's about it.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god! Please tell me that was a bad. Okay, yeah, I
Before-
actually rolled a 7.
Yeah,
The
it's
dice said I rolled a
Close to one.
1.
Yeah.
The
No, I
dice
thought
said I
it
rolled
was
a
the
1.
Fantasy Grounds lies to you sometimes. The 14, this thing is obviously bigger than any of you, but it's a lot smaller than you thought it was. You can't determine exact size based on that alone because you don't know that much about dragons, but like
Yeah. I was gonna ask if I can make a history check to try and guess its
this
age off of
thing's-
that.
yeah, make me a history check too.
All right. Try to guess its age based off of the size I saw here.
Would
20.
estimate it can't be more than maybe a few, maybe about 100 years old at most, which, considering dragons, isn't that very long of a time. He's definitely not a fully grown dragon.
Yeah, so Creek kneels down, checks the marks, checks the wall where the wings have brushed against, and takes a moment before saying, "Wait a minute. This dragon's 100 years tops," he says, looking back at them.
What does that mean?
It's not very old. It's still young.
That
Oh,
sounds
so
pretty old.
it's full of energy and dangerous. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that it's far weaker than anything I'm saying it's far weaker compared to the adults.
Oh. Oh, that's good, right? Right?
So hopefully, if we can pile enough into it at once, we'll be able to do some work.
I mean, Ben uses it's a smaller target for Annika, but besides that...
Why don't we go ahead with this plan? You and too many things at once. Tranquility and Anika go up front, and we stay in the back and don't cast light until they say danger. Does that sound like an agreeable plan?
Got you.
Yep.
Alright.
Aldrin nods his head.
Who? Dimmy?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
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 What the fuck? I muted myself. Sorry.
Is it dinner time?
An Orion
Oh.
thing.
No.
So, what are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna do?
I
got
guess
this
me and
small-
Tranquility
this-
head down stealthily.
Right. So,
And I have
I'm
my
going-
hand on Ebenir's shoulder, like, lead the way.
So we're going ahead, right?
Yeah.
I don't want
30
this thing to hear us as we're approaching, so I'm going to do my whole thing right now instead of later.
How long does that last?
Like an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to recast it, but yeah, go for it.
Oh. You think?
I don't know. I don't think it'll be like single corridor dragon.
Maybe you're right. So I'll hold up for now.
I'm just thinking we're pretty stealthy with just us.
Right. Yeah. But we'll head in. We'll head in quietly then.
All right.
Everyone's stealthing though, so.
So, yeah, everybody roll stealth checks. Let's have that
Alright.
happen. Yeah, 12. The 12 is certainly gonna fool a dragon. Certainly. Yeah, the 12. Toshly,
Yeah, we-
surprisingly quiet.
For once in his life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even I'm doing it. Thanks, guys.
Creep hits his head going into the tunnel as Ebenir leads him along, but is otherwise pretty silent.
Hooray for actually be proficient at stealth as a necromancer.
Can we roll for Aldrin?
Oh, he's not here.
Why is he not here?
He said
keeps
BRB.
leaving. He probably had to get something to eat before he dies.
Yeah, the
Why didn't he
his
fucking-
roommates' friends
I-
have left the room or whatever.
I assume by his stories that he has not eaten in days and has in fact been trapped in his room for quite some time, unable to
Won't
face
leave.
unable to face the party going on downstairs.
Oh yeah, welcome to sharing an apartment. Don't do it. It's not good.
So a lot of you head into the darkness. You know, those with dark vision can see 60 feet ahead, or I guess. Oh, Tranquility is 120 feet now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And it is not grayscale. You can see as if it were like bright, like sunlight.
Does
Is it-
my
Everything is crystal clear.
does my
This is
passive perception
perfect.
catch anything interesting?
What is your passive perception?
15.
15? Well, it's 10 in the darkness. So no, not really.
Okay.
So a lot of you crawl your way through these tunnels for about 30, 60, 120 feet. This small tunnel goes back and forth and up and down before it kind of it widens a bit into a wider tunnel. And a lot of you follow what? You're like probably 30 to 40 feet apart, each of your groups?
Yeah, that seems about good.
Okay. So Aldrin and Tranquility lead the way, going even deeper into this tunnel, which just
Ooh.
sort of winds around and slowly widens. Looking at
I think
looking at the tunnel walls, like this place was carved out. And as you head this way, traveling for maybe 5-10 minutes, you come around a corner in the tunnel, coming on nothing. The tunnel doesn't even branch. You turn the corner and see a ruin. You see a large set of steps, although not too large, like medium-sized humanoid steps, going up to a flat platform with pillars holding up a tall, like 60-foot high ceiling. And standing between each of the... on the left, you see the statue of a humanoid it's completely collapsed, like down to the waist. It fell and then shattered into pieces on the ground. But on the right side, you see a humanoid statue holding a sword in front of it with strange-looking hands. Your eyes look up and see that this humanoid statue has the head of a tiger. And that is where we will go and break.
Oh, and he's back.
He just comes back.
Oh!
Sorry, what happened?
Oh,
break.
Going
oh,
on
it's,
break.
it's ruined.
This is break time, motherfucker.
Get
It is ruined, but
It's
So we're going to go on break. We'll be
ruined.
back in like 10 minutes-ish. So I'll put on some music, and you guys can stay tuned if you so
Yep,
wish.
I'll BRB.
It's ruined. Get it?
Oh man,
What
Aldrin,
happened?
you missed a good moment. I
What
can't.
was a good moment?
I can't.
Tell me, tell me.
I can't recapture it again.
Yeah,
What-
Aldrin wasn't being a dick. It's a rest site for the session.
Really? No. Condense what happened, please do.
Just kidding. Go on.
If you.
You guys can explain to him. I'm gonna go check to see if dinner's ready because I'm hungry.
I'm gonna give a telltale, which is not nearly as good as Rick's. We went down the cave. We turned the corner. On the left, we found some beautiful ruins, but on the right, we found a statue of a man with a cat face.
And a sword.
And a sword.
A cat face and a sword.
Yes.
Is that some like DM?
Sasha.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Look,
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't get it?
That's good. I like that.
Look.
Shit, Rexash's. Did it look like the head on the sword?
we don't know.
We don't know.
We said break.
Son of a bitch.
So how does it feel to eat food for the first time in 25 years?
It feels. I mean, I'm about to take my first bite. I've got spaghetti bolognese with cheese. I've spiced it with some thyme and cumin and oregano, and I've also got some pasta, and it's all smothered in tomato and mushroom sauce.
Don't make that sound. That is not a good sound.
That's not an eating sound. Is that what you're
Uh,
saying?
No, it's not a good sound. Period.
Not a good sound.
It's banned.
It's fine. The stream
It's
can't
bad.
hear us, so it's good.
No, they
Yeah,
can
I
hear
think
us.
They can.
Wait, what?
You
Yeah,
didn't know
they
this?
can.
They hear everything
Yeah.
we say right now.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you ever go watch the recap, your entire conversations are captured.
Oh
on-
wow,
on YouTube.
you just got exploited. He's never watched a recap or a VOD. My
we've,
God.
We've had some weird conversations, guys. That's out
See,
there.
the point is, you have to not care.
I don't care. No, I don't care. I mean, look at me. I'm a sprecky brown guy. If I cared, it would be bad for my existence.
That is true.
It's definitely true. So, oh shit, Stone, you weren't here. How was your
No.
week?
Better than yours.
I mean, true. Actually, no, I doubt that. Actually, my week was fucking good.
I can tell by the fact that you're eating the first time in it.
I mean, it's like, do you know when you go after a really long hike and you have a cup of tea, but you just wait and wait and wait until you drink that cup of tea? So when you do, it's the most sweetest thing ever.
The hell are you talking
You know,
about, Matthew?
This
I just
reminds
had a
me of
realization.
this reminds me of a Dave Chappelle sketch. Well, like
But-
after Dave Chappelle got cancelled, a lot of people came to him and said like, "Oh, you gotta keep your chin up." And one girl even gave him like a self-help book called The Secret to Life, and the book just said that the secret to life is like you gotta have a positive imagery about everything. Positive imagery, and it's like, really? Positive imagery? You go to the starving children in Africa and you say you just have a bad image about starving to death. You gotta imagine some roast beef with some fries.
Yeah, no, genuinely, genuinely, I think people giving shallow and ingenuine things like that is toxic, honestly. Like when I was going through some hard times, like people who were like saying, just think of the good times were the fucking worst.
Right.
Dude. They're the fucking worst.
Do I do that? I'm not sure if I do that.
No,
I
you
gotta
don't
go
do
help
that.
my
You don't
brother
do
out.
that.
Sure thing.
But
Catch you in the
before I go,
business.
I just want to say real fast,
Mhm.
I came to a sudden and shocking realization about prestidigitation.
It's you can sort people.
I can make rocks taste like licorice. Be right back.
Yeah.
The Toshly trolling will continue.
Nice.
What? You don't know
Nothing.
prestidigitation?
Nothing.
You don't know that cantrip?
I didn't say I was gonna troll you.
Okay, Dave.
But yeah, like it. I had a thing that I was gonna say, and it's kind of gone. Oh well, rip.
What happened? What? No, Trista, what are you gonna say?
No, that's the point. I can't quite remember the point. It was about what you were saying with like people who are like remember the good times. Yeah, that's it. It's like it's one of those situations where it's hard to do that, and people are like, "Oh, just this." No, that's it. That's my actual point. I'm learning by remembering bits by bit.
Yeah.
It's like when you get the people who are like if someone's feeling like depressed or anxious, they're like, "Just don't be." And it's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, depressed people don't need medicine. They just need
Yeah.
a pair of running
It's like,
shoes.
have you tried
And
not? It's like, well,
Fucking
funny
Katie-
enough, no, I
Katie
didn't.
Hopkins. Katie Hopkins can fuck off.
I wanted to be like this. Yeah, thanks.
Don't we all want to be depressed, right? We want to be like those famous depressed people, right, guys? Right?
But why did the
I-
famous
What?
depressed people?
What, like
I-
Robin
I-
Williams or some shit? Come on,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
I mean, I'm lucky that I've never gone through depression.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like fucking like, and that in a way that makes it hard to like give proper advice because it's like there's no way I can know how it feels.
I
mean,
logically understand it. If you like give me the sentence, I'll people feel like, yeah, I get it, but I
Yeah.
don't because I don't.
I legit think, or at least my experience, a lot of well, it changes from person to person, right? Because every person has unique experience. But for me, it was just people literally being there, not like being there in the sense of like, here's some shallow advice, and I'll catch you in a couple of weeks, but like phoning you up at like fucking every day, being like making sure you're okay, and how
It's like taking care of a really, really, really stubborn cat. You're
Yes.
there. You're just there. Don't play with it. Don't pet him. You're
Yeah.
just
there.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, let's do a thing, or let's like just sit in a place together or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally, so there's a notice up at a pub that I sometimes go to, and one of my friends makes fun of it, and like, I don't know if he's ever gone through depression, but he's more likely to have than me, so I don't want to say you're wrong. But he's always like the poster's like it's like really generic, and it's like, you know, if someone you know goes through a hard time, like just, you know, keep up the bants or something like that. And he's like, oh well, that's how you cure depression. I'm like, no, it's just saying just continue being their friend, right? Don't change anything, and don't act like they're made of glass and going to kill themselves at a moment's notice,
Mm-hmm.
because that can be just as bad if everyone's suddenly like, oh, you're depressed, oh, I don't know how to handle this, I'm gonna treat you like a child.
Or the opposite, where it's like, well, if you are friends with a person who's going depression, like them feeling bad makes you feel bad, and you kind of get this weird urge to like try and fix them as fast as possible to cure your own pain in a way.
I think the
It's really
worst,
toxic.
legit the worst, is when you you go to a person with depression and say, so when are you gonna get cured?
I've never
Whoa,
heard that, and if
I've
someone says that, they should
never
get
heard that.
punched
I've
in the
heard that.
fucking
Oh,
face.
that's like
Well,
So
you're
when
fucking weird.
so when is all of this stuff going to stop? Because
It's 'cause
See,
your country's
if I was in
fucking weird.
if I was in that situation, I would just be like death.
yeah, that's straight up. I agree with you, Trista. Straight up.
See, now, the weird thing about mental sickness like that is like someone like me who sort of from the manic depression, it's like I'll have my highs and I'm down for anything, but when I get my lows, I get angry, sad, and don't want to talk about them. But having people around who are at least being less asshole-ish is so much nicer. But like me, the thing is... Okay.
Go on, sorry.
One of the big things about having a sickness like that just is finding other people to be with who understand that you have this problem going on right now. Because there are certain people in my life who, God, I love them otherwise, but when you're low, yeah, what's fucking wrong with you and what's wrong with them don't go well together. Having two depressed people just hang out together is not a good thing, you know?
Do you have any people you can legitimately talk to or at least people who phone you up every day and be like, "Hey, you okay, dude? Let's talk. Let's do something."
I'd like to think that this is one of those type of groups I could do that with. Oh.
I think
Love
so.
to
Like
do that.
definitely like. I would like try to just like, hey guys, stuff's happening, and we're like, what stuff? Do you wanna?
Want to shoot the shit?
Yeah.
Want to come bad name some people in what happened?
Right. Ugh, boy.
Yeah, it's rough. I think everyone deals with it in some capacity.
We have an expression in Portugal when someone's all Portuguese people and mental illness aren't a thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
It's like it's very frowned upon, and it's very like not frowned upon. It's not taken seriously. Like
Fuck,
having
have
a
you
men-
seen your guys' Dragon Ball dub? My god.
yeah, it's a good joke.
Wait, what was it? What's the Dragon Ball dub?
What is
The
that?
Portuguese
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
Alex.
dub. The Portuguese Dragon Ball dub is so
Horrible.
they gave them the episode, but they gave them no script. So general pointers. So they went ham on it, and
Oh, I didn't see this. Did they go trying to ham?
Oh.
there's something funny about Vegeta turning into Krillin and say, "Oh, when you come by my street, I'll show you." Like it's.
Oh, hold on! I'm actually going to find some footage for you, and I'll.
I
link
just
to
looked
you.
it up, and oh my god, Frieza's voice.
Oh god, it's fucking best.
So here's a solid opinion. The DBZ dub, the Japanese dub, is
The what?
better
Japanese dub?
than the English dub
Oh, you mean the
Yeah,
Japanese?
in
Oh,
almost every way.
Yeah, sure.
Goku's iffy at times, but everyone else makes up for it.
Wait, is this the Japanese dub or
Yes,
is it better than the English dub?
It is. See, some people can't stand the Japanese dub because
Isn't that a
Goku is
popular opinion though?
Goku's played by a
Okay,
grandma.
No.
It's
Goku's
the best shit
okay,
though. It's so fitting, right?
That grandma is a fucking legend because when she does Goten and Goku scenes, she doesn't even stop. Like she changes their voices like this. Oh yeah,
got to do it in one take.
one take.
Yeah, but Frieza's Japanese voice actor is
Oh
legendary.
yeah.
Cell's Japanese voice actor is legendary. Piccolo's Japanese voice actor is legendary. Basically, everyone but Goku is fine, and Gohan is fine, despite having the same
Well,
voice
yeah,
actor
but-
as Goku.
Right. But I'm okay with it for Goten, but Gohan and Goku.
I quite like Goku's voice acting, honestly.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Ah!
Yeah, it's the
no.
best shit. It's so fitting. He's
No,
best
no.
He
Fuck
is
you.
he is basically a child. So I mean,
Yeah, he's basically. It's
Yeah.
so fitting.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Super, Rick, did they just stop giving any explanation of what's happening to like power levels?
No,
Especially
no.
with Vegeta now?
Vegeta's
They-
gone beyond.
They never gave an explanation for power levels.
Okay. Anyway,
They gave a random. No, it's not
No,
even that.
no. Reminder that like Frieza's troops scouter like power level scouters, those were bullshit. They they don't have any meaning, and people's dependence on them was what crushed Frieza's army.
Yeah, because they also figured out that people can just change their power level at will.
Yeah.
They can hide it, so it doesn't really.
So what you're saying is don't reveal your power level.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
but
also
no,
put my power level.
So it's right now it's called Beyond Super Saiyan Blue, but it's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2. Like it's
Exactly.
Beyond Super Saiyan Blue is actually just my blue cover band.
Fuck.
All right, so
But I really like that Vegeta unlocked it first though,
yeah.
because
Oh,
he
yeah.
fucking deserves something.
Succeed. Wait,
Reminder:
okay.
Vegeta has never canon won a single important fight in all of Dragon Ball.
Can I point out that they're pushing C17 so fucking much?
Okay,
Oh, Andrew's
I'm back.
17.
Welcome back.
All right.
I'll turn on my camera in just a second. Sorry.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
they gotta bring in Super 17. They gotta bring it back.
Oh shit, yeah,
Oh
that's the
shit,
thing,
they
yeah.
might.
Oh, by the way, Orion, how was that thing, that work thing? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm on call this week, and it just went off. Like that sound you heard, the old pager sound.
Oh
is-
shit.
That's the sound of something going wrong. So
So-
it's fine.
So we're
What
just waiting
server's on fire?
people to get on cam, right?
So
Did
what?
you
what,
turn
what
it off
server's
and
on
again?
fire?
Basically, the infrastructure was rotating containers that manage that basically give us stats, and because they rotated them, the apps couldn't send stats, and so I started getting all these alerts being like, "We haven't gotten stats in like 5 minutes." So everything,
Uh,
just,
I had
literally
to-
everything just had to be restarted.
I had
That's
to,
literally
I
what
had
I
to
did.
republish 14 apps today on the Android store because the service that returns a currency value, instead of using a dot to tell when the sin start, changed to a comma, and all my fucking parsers just died.
Yep.
So-
Yep.
For the rotating thing, did you just get like a tiny digital man just to kind of turn it back? You know?
He just flips them on the side.
Yeah, flex to the side. You know,
Um,
when counterclockwise, you do it clockwise.
Yes,
So-
there's a tiny little man inside Amazon servers
I
who's
knew
like
it.
literally flipping servers.
So let's
Computer
let's get back into this. Let's get back into
Let's
this.
go. Let's go.
They call him Amanzon.
Oh,
Ah!
that was good. That was good.
Was it though?
That was beautiful.
It was bad. It was bad.
Just-
So yeah, Annika and Tranquility, those two, have come face to face with a ruin that is definitely not of giant or elven origin.
Are we there yet, or we're still trailing behind, right?
You probably catch up to them as they stop in front of you.
I want to like perceptivize around this area or investigate. I want to have a look for anything spooky looking, anything
Can I
bad
do
looking.
a history check on this statue?
Yeah, give me perception and history checks. The appropriate person. Jesus
I could
Christ.
find fucking perception. There we go. Actually, not that good at perception.
So, Ebonir, you know that before recorded history, going back before the Giants, for an unknown amount of time, perhaps thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, perhaps even millions of years, Eberron was ruled by demons and devils, by fiendish creatures who gave themselves, who were children and devotees of the demon overlords, the Rakshasa Rajas. This is definitely old as balls. You're not sure how old, but that is a Rakshasa statue.
Does the head look like my head?
I mean, vaguely. I mean, all Rakshasa are kind of similar.
like in head of the sword. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All Rakshasas kind of look similar.
Are you racist?
Against Rakshasas? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah?
Oh, who am I going to offend? The demon lords?
that's some
So
verbal cat-on-cat action.
So, Rick, you're saying this statue is definitely old, like older than the city itself.
Old. Yes.
Can I?
At least as old as the city that you had traveled through before. Possibly
This,
older.
Annika, do you wanna take a look at me?
This is
Magical.
We should be very,
Oh.
very careful moving forward. We're in an incredibly old place, and not only this place was not built by giants. This place was built by the demons. We should be very, very careful.
Hey, Sissy,
Demons and dragons.
as your
Possibly.
Oh my.
as Ebony is saying this, Toshi's looking at him and like moving a foot forward the statue, like when you know when cats are like throwing stuff off tables and looking at you.
No, I have well-behaved cats. They don't do that.
Because if you do, you throw them off a table.
So
Oh,
you
yeah.
have dogs.
Don't
So
say that.
you want to, Toshli? What are you
Oh.
doing?
I want to see the statue. I want to see like
You're
something
seeing the
magical
statue perfectly well where you are. What are you? What?
up close.
I guess I don't see anything untoward with my horribly average score.
No.
Yeah, fuck that.
Can I?
You
check
can
the-
see claw marks on the ground moving up.
Can I
um,
investigate the? Oh, go on, sorry.
Annika, roll me a. Nah. Go ahead.
Can I investigate the statue for like hidden compartments, like levers? Is it magical? Is it not?
Yeah,
Like,
sure. Roll me an investigation check. So up
I'm
these.
gonna cover him with my gun.
So you go up to it and check it over. This statue is like 20 feet tall. It's not a life-size statue. It's very much bigger than life. But at the base, and as far as you can reach, there doesn't seem to be anything untoward about it. There is you going up the stairs to get to it. You do see an entrance into this, whatever this is, in these ruins. You can immediately see that some of the tunnel inward has collapsed, but also that the single door, or the set of doors that once covered this, were torn off and collapsed on the ground. They appear to be made of some very dark colored metal.
Do I know the type of metal? Like, have I worked with it, or-
Yeah, that's recognize it from Honeycutt's armor. That's adamantine.
Oh,
That is 2-inch thick adamantine.
oh boy, that's expensive. Oh,
2-inch
boy.
thick, and I might use my 9-inch nails cover band.
Oh,
Just rolling with it today.
oh man.
Oh, that's something.
That much
What?
adamantine would be worth thousands of gold, but
Yeah.
you're not carrying that out. Like,
Oh no.
What are you oogling at, Toshli?
No, this doors. This is pure adamantine.
It's what?
Pure adamantine. Like knocks on the doors and makes a huge goddamn noise.
No! Oh.
Adamantine.
Toshli, do you understand the concept of stealth?
Okay, we're going slowly.
No, we're supposed to go quietly.
you pronounce it worse every time. Adamantine.
Adamantine. Sorry.
There you go.
Oh, it's bows.
Quietly. That's why we move slowly, so we go quietly.
Okay.
Let's
Either
not
way.
make it. Not make any more loud sounds by knocking on large metal doors, okay?
Okay. By the way,
Don't make any loud sounds by doing any other things either. Including...
Okay.
Good, there we go, let's continue.
So, do you guys want to head on then?
Yes.
I guess so.
Ready? Just be sure we remember what we talked about.
Yes,
what did we talk about?
Don't worry about it, Toshli. Just stay in the back with me.
I'm now very much more concerned about this plan.
Please keep him safe, Ebony.
I'll do what I can. Come on, creep. We're going to have to be very quiet. Get that light spell at the ready.
I unsheath my dagger from my belt and hold it above my head as I follow.
So,
I guess we set off then, same
So
kind of thing.
who's in the front? Annika and Tranquility again?
Yeah. They're...
Wait, isn't the giant with us?
No,
No, he
he's
couldn't make
too
it through
big.
here.
he couldn't fit into this tunnel. Oh, you missed that.
Sorry.
So there was like a 5-foot tall, 3-foot wide tunnel that the dragon slipped into. By the way,
Oh, I was here.
yeah. Okay.
Fucking
I'm sorry for being a disappointment.
Oh,
it's alright, I forget half the sessions once they're done anyway. And yet they're still great.
so
That's how good they are, is that even remembering just half the stuff they're great sessions.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So moving forward, this ruin is hard to navigate, very difficult to navigate. Some of it is so crumbled that instead of like hallways, you're basically moving through caves. Most of the masonry has collapsed. Many of the hallways have sort of bent with maybe earthquakes or what have you. But following this, you end up like squishing forward, like until the party is basically one unit. Oh, I'm dying.
We will be soon.
But the lot of you, it starts to get a bit damp as you go further in, maybe 200 feet from the entrance. What?
Damp. Yeah, when it's damp, you get mold, and when you get mold, it's cough.
I mean, you're deep underground. There's not much for mold. Like, even mold needs nutrients to feed on. It's absolutely stale.
Just like my humor. Let's go.
So I'm going to share you a map. I'm going to share with you a map.
Oh, hope you guys ready for another dungeon crawl.
I kind of murmur to Ebonir, I think my circuitry is getting wet.
Circuitry? You don't even know what circuitry is.
Well, I think my gears are getting wet. How's that?
Don't forget Toshli.
What about Toshli? He says it's like he pulls your
No,
coat.
that was don't forget Toshli, as in don't forget to be quiet.
Oh.
So as Tranquility moves forward,
Get you guys on the map.
you guys are on the map.
Yeah, on the like dark spaces.
The map is timing out for me right now.
Rip.
It'll load eventually.
There. Okay. Go ahead.
So as Tranquility comes around the corner, he hears a sudden hiss to his side.
Uh-oh.
As a lizard-like creature reveals itself and lets out a loud yell.
I squeeze Ebonir's shoulder and whisper, what was that?
I think you should cast the light spell.
Is it the dragon? Did you find? Is it?
I'm assuming I'm going to have to cast light spell in initiative, right?
I'll say that you can have it on.
Okay. So I illuminate my dagger in pure light then.
I mean, with the light, you could always have cast it on something and then kept it hidden.
Oh, and then conceal it, yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. Also, my brother wants to come back in, so I'll be back in a second.
All right. Brother's like a puppy. Wants to in and out. That's rude. I'm just
You're a
making light.
horrible
I don't
person.
mean anything terrible by it. And yes, I am.
You're a monster.
I have deserved
I think
everything
you should
I've
do
ever
it as a
gotten.
complication point because of that.
Well, no, I won't.
Damn it.
Because he's horrible.
Whose turn?
So, has initiative been rolled, did you say? Rick?
Yes.
Okay.
Aldrin, it is your turn as you hear this hiss.
So Aldrin quietly does some ninja running, where he basically like jumps here and then kind of like jumps
locked
over
in.
Annika. You good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jumps over Annika and lands gently between Annika and Tranquility, and then kind of pirouettes.
There's not really any space between them. Or you mean, okay, you're moving up there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, so you move up here and are suddenly like come face to face with this lizard-like creature, something you've never seen before.
Ooh.
sort of like a lizard or
Oh.
a salamander, but what you do sense confronting it is the absolute stench coming out of its mouth and body.
That's disgusting.
It is. It is.
Oh, what Aldrin does is basically switches out his revolver, holsters it, and then as he does so, he pulls out Demaya and slices twice, almost kind of recoiling on the first one, like, oh, that's disgusting, but resolving himself.
That is a hit. As you slice through it, leaving a swath of frozen flesh behind. And then you...
Okay.
Yeah. And with that, it goes
Combat
down
dice.
as its wounds break apart. And you hear hissing coming from deeper within. Tranquility. They know you're here. Jimmy?
You muted, are you?
I thought we silenced it beforehand. Before we
Jimmy?
do
No.
Are you muted?
Dimmy's muted, I think.
Jimmy?
God, Dimmy. God,
Dimmy?
Dimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
His Discord died. His Discord died.
Welcome back to the
I
land of the
didn't-
living.
I didn't even mute myself that time. That was bullshit.
Nice.
All right,
back.
so it's relatively dark, right?
Oh, yeah. It's pitch black.
Oh yeah, still did I just yonder here with a bonus action?
Are you going to use Step of the Wind? Or... Oh, no, you're
No,
Shadow
I'm a
Teleportation.
shadow monk. Come on. I just pop out and I sock this dude in the jaw.
All right, you have you have advantage.
It's not going to work. I sock this guy.
You sock the guy in the jaw.
Ooh.
And here comes the hurt.
You feel bone shatter beneath your punch. One,
That's
These are
not-
corpses.
2.
Rick, are
They're
these
not hit.
humanoids?
You're not sure.
All right.
Maybe.
Did that not roll a hit?
That did. It hit. Can you not see
doesn't
it?
say on my. No, I'm not seeing it.
It doesn't look like it had a target.
No, it has a target.
Oh.
Did they change how secret roles work?
Yeah, I think in this case now it's that way. It's like, I don't think that hit. I can use my thing to boom fit now or whatever.
Okay. So now you can no longer see if something hits right away. But yeah, that hits.
Yeah, so I just come up, punch him in the jaw as he turns to like, what the? I just fucking poof right for the throat as he collapses.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you hear a loud croaking coming from this passage up here.
So I can,
Toshli.
Do I see any of them? They're just both they seem to be dead, right?
You don't see shit.
Oh.
You're way back here.
Gonna move. Devin, should I check it out? I had some noise. Ebony?
He's not here.
Oh.
it is weirdly.
Okay. I guess you like my plan so much. It's gonna move 20 feet here.
All
Do I
right.
see-
Now we're both obstacles.
Yeah.
Do I see anything? No?
No, you see vaguely in the distance. You see Tranquility standing over something.
Can you go?
I'm gonna use my action to dash. I'll just dash here in this corner.
All right.
I'm good.
So you hear a chorus of hissing coming out of the northern passage. Just an absolute cacophony. You can't even count how many voices there are.
Which northern passage?
The one northern passage right here.
Oh, is that not a northern passage?
No, that's a dead end.
No, that's a
That's
dead end. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just doing
Sounds
some
like orcs in the
stuff. orcs in the deep.
The soundtrack. The
What
sounds
kinda-
like it's the sound.
Kind of setting do you think this is? We only have swamp orcs here. All right, Ebonir.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go like that. So that's 15 feet, right?
Yeah.
And I can't see anything when I move there, right?
Right, you yeah, you can't even see tranquility. You just see absolute darkness, but hear this rising shrill.
Okay. So that there is right. That's
That's 30.
another 15. That's
Yeah.
30. So I'm just gonna. Ebonir will raise his arm, and the library stamp will alight as he prepares to cast a firebolt at whatever comes around the corner.
All right. I've just got to get more things moving. Hidden things, secret things.
I don't like secrets.
Oh, you love secrets. What are you saying?
I hate him. I hate him.
Oh shit! Never mind. Well, too late.
Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And oh god, there's so many.
Gotta
mean-
remove these guys.
I mean,
Find a
this
way to-
this one turn is taking so long. Annika, it's your turn.
I'm actually going to back up.
All
So
right.
I'm not in the way of everyone. And similar to Ebony, I'm just going to take aim down this corridor to launch off a shot at anything hostile that comes through. And there's more.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't know what you could possibly mean. All right, Creep, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move forward 5, 10, 20 to move through Ebonir's space, and then another. I'm not trying to move Ebonir, I'm trying to move my own thing.
Yeah, that's why I moved him out of the way.
All right. And that should be 25 to get there.
All right. You
This
wedge
should put
in,
me out of everyone else's way by putting me against this wall
you
here.
wedge in against Aldrin.
No consent.
All right,
And-
Aldrin, it's what? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's good. And I'm going to, as an action, take my dagger, and I'm going to throw it halfway down the hall and stick it into the ground. Because I can't see more than 20 feet. So I'm just going to put that between me and them so I can get better
Alright.
vision.
So this hallway is now lit. Aldrin, it is your
Yeah.
turn.
Son of a bitch.
What do I hear, Rick? What do I hear?
The shrills go a bit quiet, but there's still some rising up in the distance.
You have to proceed with caution. And as he says that, Aldrin jumps and leaps and dashes over here.
Proceed with caution.
Very cautious.
Tranquility. What's going on?
Are you actually dashing?
Yeah, I'm dashing.
There's
Oh,
more
man.
over here.
Yeah, he looks good.
Quiet.
You turn and look, and looking into this area, see a massive lizard.
I've made a mistake.
which hisses at you.
It's ginormous, dude.
Yeah, but look at it. It's got to squeeze through that space, and we've got a lot of range damage.
It's Aldrin says, "Oh my God, it's ginormous! Stay here, everyone. I will do this, Rick."
I
mean,
mean, I
All right, you switch your focus. Tranquility, it is your turn.
I come up right here, see what the hell he's talking on about. Like, oh,
Oh
check it
god,
out,
it's,
my god.
yeah, that's a big
It's
lizard.
ginormous. Holy
Yep.
shit! It's
Yep,
been eating its veggies.
Yeah, yes, definitely eating its veggies. I'm gonna hex a son of a bitch.
All right.
And dun, 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 dun. Okay,
As you
I don't know
move
why that
in-
popped by a second in my head.
Oh god damn it!
You are suddenly
regret-
suddenly surrounded. I'm just gonna reveal everybody because fuck it.
Oh,
There you go.
this ain't so bad. Oh god.
You are suddenly hit by a stench that your Warforged nose can just barely detect,
Oh no.
and then are hit by a
I have-
bajillion readied actions.
Oh. So they are semi-intelligent. Also, I have
Six intelligence.
I have no idea if that's a dragon or a lizard.
It's only a lizard.
So you hit once,
Only.
and your hex immediately expires.
I took no damage. Wow! I took no
What
damage.
is it?
What the
You were
fuck?
surprised.
Temporary
Temp
HP. Yeah.
Oh,
some-
temporary
So
HP.
something hits you, but you're not like scratched, but you're thrown off guard just enough that you lose concentration. Also, the lizard's gonna make an attack against you. It's gonna
Imagine one of them slap him across the face, and he just like looks at.
it's gonna bite you. I'm gonna use an action point on that.
Fuck
Complication
you.
point on that. Right?
Fuck you.
So as you go and it's
Fuck
just like
you.
claw, 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 and one hits you, and then all of a sudden this giant lizard rears up. Hunk. You are
Really
grappled
fucking-
and restrained as it wraps itself, as it chomps down on you.
Well, I'm here now.
And that's the readied actions.
And now it's
It's
their
my-
turn.
No, it's my turn. I haven't even fucking done anything.
Yeah.
yet.
I mean, you moved. That's
Is Hex not an action?
I feel like my quarterstaff
It's a-
warning should
it's
have
a-
given me a heads
it's a
up
bonus
here.
action.
No,
Well, you-
Oh, cool.
You weren't surprised.
Yeah, I knew I was getting.
You
it.
should have expected this.
Yeah.
I fucking go to punch it. I go to punch it. I use an action point.
Okay.
No.
So yeah,
So-
you pummel it and then bring in a big woomph right into its gut or right into the side of its jaw. You
Hold
hear
on, I'm
shattering bone.
I'm doing a thing now.
All right.
Spending a fucking key point. Gonna
You should have
fuck
said.
you.
It succeeds on its save as your dark key courses into it. It is not having any of that.
Noted.
So now it's its turn. What's it got? Oh man. Oh.
Well, I was talking about this anyway.
Hmm. Hmm.
Do it,
Mm.
Rick.
Yeah, I'm using complication point on that. So it lifts you off of the ground and
No.
swallows you.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Has anyone ever seen that iguana from Fern Gully?
Yes.
Oh
God
man.
damn it.
So Toshli, you hear Tranquility yell out in pain, and then it's suddenly muffled, and you go
What?
silent.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on me.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. The dragon got me.
Remember that you can dash as part of the same action.
Yeah. I'm gonna move 5, 25 here.
Okay.
Aldrin, what's going on? Where's Tranquility?
Giant legend. He's in there. And I point to the thing.
Okay, and I'm gonna dash.
Please no. Where you dashing? Come on, you can do it.
I'm trying. This.
It's like you're.
You're gonna dash right in there.
Like this. Like this. 15.
Okay.
Like this.
Aldrin, you're confusing me. Stop that.
I'm gonna go back to turn back to Aldrin. I don't see him. Where is he?
You come right as his legs disappear. into
Oh.
this.
Oh.
So this lizard is like 20 feet long. Like it is massive.
Oh no.
Actually, were you not a better educated man? Like you could think this was a dragon.
Thankfully, I had very, very expensive education.
Yes.
Very, very
For all it
expensive
shows.
education.
Really shows. So I have 2 more. Do I provoke? No, fuck.
Provoke
Can
us.
I? I'm gonna do 5 feet here. 5 feet here.
All right.
And I'm gonna alchemist fire.
All right,
Right here.
those three. All right. So you peer around the corner, pull out an alchemist fire, and
Oh no!
swap it right at the ground, and it bursts into a bout of flame, which
What? Why did I don't know why I targeted myself.
I don't know. I don't know why you targeted yourself,
I mean,
but
they all failed, so
yeah. So they all fail and
Uh.
take the full brunt of your fire damage. As they whoosh, a big pillar of flame lights up the area, and you see the rest of them.
Ow.
oh, mistakes. I'm gonna move 5 feet back.
All right.
I won't lie, the picture I drew is even funnier when you're just like, oh no.
Troglodyte 15 is coming on in here.
15?
He his neck expands as he makes a frog-like croak at you, and then bites out at you and misses, and then claws at you
It misses.
and misses, and then claws at you again, and then wow,
misses.
two nat ones.
He's on fire. Just give him a discount.
This guy is going to try to overrun you. Make an athletics check, please.
Oh, well, you ain't got nothing on me. Sorry. Oh, athletics check.
Athletics check. Yeah.
Oh.
With a 22, he pushes past you and
Oh.
moves on to this corner and lets out like croaks in. It sounds intelligent, but it's not a language any of you understand.
Is that language the sword understands?
No. Actually, no.
She only understands them fancy languages.
So I guess this one's running up here. And it's gonna bite at you.
And
You
just-
know, maybe I should invest into Fireball after all.
and
No!
Slashes at you for 4 damage, and slashes at you again, hitting your fat face.
Ow!
10 damage total.
Ow! 1 emotional damage.
Yeah. Let's see. There's more up there. They're not doing anything. Ebonir,
Fucking
run up there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
I can't see anything.
You
Can I?
Yeah, no, you can hear them, but you can't see them.
Can I cancel that move then? Can you put me back?
All right.
This is not a good hallway. So I'm yelling at Uldren. It's like I can't see any of them. And then how many are there?
The shrieking, so many. I can't see all of them. I can't see all of them.
Between 2 and 100.
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
move.
probably like between 2, despite being able to see like 12 of them.
I mean,
All right.
to be
I'm gonna move 15
reflections.
feet instead of the full 25 right up to next to right. And I'm gonna prep a firebolt to cast at anything that I can see.
All right. All right. Troglodyte 1. Troglodyte 10. Troglodyte 9. Troglodyte 12. Troglodyte 8. Annika.
I love this perfect defensive position that we have, that Tranquility is just completely negated by being in the room with them. I'm going to start running. 40, 45, 55, 60. Do I really want to be there?
Yes.
Run on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Yes.
how high is this?
About 10 feet high. Well, yeah, it's about 10, probably 8 feet high. 8 feet high. Like, these were just, like, obviously these were side passageways, and they're like a main hallway that was like 15 feet high. So the ceiling isn't even.
If I'm standing on the ceiling, though, can people move through my space unimpeded?
No.
In that case, I'm just gonna...
But it would look cool as fuck, so you know.
It would, but fuck it. Let's go. let's just run out there. Why not?
So like
Make another target.
you like run up the wall and then hop across and run along the other one, like pushing Ebonir and Aldrin out of the way before hopping down to the ground.
I use Ebonir's head as a jumping off point so that I can leap from one wall to the other. And then with Aldrin's, I do the same thing, but use that to push myself up onto the ceiling.
Aldrin tries to nut you. His head bite you.
But that's all I can do.
All
I'm
right.
in position now to get wrecked.
Troglodyte 13, Troglodyte 7, Troglodyte 3, Troglodyte Creep. It's your turn.
All right. You know, without an army of undead at my side, I'm starting to seriously realize just how little AoE options I have.
Your AoE options are skeletons.
My AoE, yeah, exactly. Give them all alchemist fires. There you go.
Sorry about that.
Nice.
Welcome to Dark Souls.
Welcome to Dark Souls. Alright, so this is 10, 20, 25, 30. Can make it to about there, but I'm assuming I can't see anything.
No, you can hear them though.
Alright, I pick my dagger up off. Actually, is picking up my dagger an action? off the
No,
floor?
just your object interaction. You just you can
All right,
just
so
scoop
you-
it up as you go past.
Alright, then yeah, I'll scoop it up as I go past as I threw in this hallway. And make sure I have my light. And I'm going to use... Since I can't see anything, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cast... Nope, actually, literally everything I have requires sight, so I'm guess I'll just use my action to sprint. No reason
Alright.
not to. Yeah, I'll use my action to sprint. So it's another 10, 20, 25, 25 going down. I moved Annika's thing, my bad. There you go. That should be about 25
All
right there.
As you push past Annika, Troglodyte 15 will take a swipe at you and
Yep.
miss you.
Like I see him as I run in the room, and he just swings like ducks.
All right.
And
So I'm now inside of all of them and behind everyone else, so I feel safe.
all right, Troglodyte 6 is gonna clamber past a bit. And Aldrin, it is your turn once again.
Please move out of my way.
Yeah, Aldrin basically gently picks up Anika, walks past her, walks past her, and then put her back in place. Sorry about the intrusion. Cast.
Hold on one second.
Cast this. Can Tranquility hear me?
Just barely.
Yeah, boy, it's fine. My voice is okay. So I cast Bolstering Voice.
What do you
Can I
say?
tug myself with that? Oh, I say, press the attack. They may have us outnumbered, but the Shan 6, nay, the Shan 7 will win this day.
What?
I think he's still counting Toussaint.
Of course, I'm still
Oh.
counting Toussaint. He's
So,
still part of
so as you say this, Demaya starts vibrating in your hand, and this and her voice resonates with yours, like resonates through the lizard until Tranquility can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, boy.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
fucking cool.
All right,
And
So
tell me you have
this-
enough. You can target yourself. Let's see. 3 creatures that can hear you and that are within 30 feet of you. You can technically target yourself. Yeah, I suppose you can target yourself with that. It's basically a more limited bless.
Yeah, boy.
So how's it work?
It's already on there. It's already on there just fine.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I guess you had an action left.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's it.
What do you do? What do you
That's
do?
So yeah, I pull out the revolver. I say, "This is the old hat, and this is for the 6th," and then I fire for this one. All right.
That's a hit.
Well, shit.
Got him.
So as you fire over Toshli's head straight through, and the one behind him actually takes 3 damage as it goes right through him.
Oh, sick.
That's how I set up the rules, right?
Yeah.
Piercing. Yeah.
Okay. And you fire again,
So that one.
and that one, unfortunately, the lizard is kind of up.
Elevated. Yeah.
It's like 5 feet up. So it
His wall goes. Cling.
that it doesn't pling. It like impacts the wall and leaves a hole in it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You are pretty sure that when Toussaint was using this weapon, it did not have that piercing power.
This is Toussaint's power, man. He did this for us. He died for
Oh
us.
yeah, he made this happen.
So you fire twice. Everyone's ears are ringing. Tranquility, you take some acid damage. It's your turn.
While I'm inside this motherfucker, I'm going to just start like aiming for what I can imagine is a kidney, a liver, and fucking everything else.
You are blinded and restrained.
I'm having a bad
yeah.
time, guys.
You're having a bad time. That's in that one.
I fucking flurry of blows. My god.
All right.
Oh shit.
That's
Roll.
a hit.
Expend your key point and I guess roll your last. You hit it a bit.
Going to try to do the thing with another key point here.
All right. It is stunned.
Nice. Nice, dude.
You are still in its stomach. Be sure to apply
Oh,
stun to it, and then roll again
So,
because you would have had advantage. Well, so you launch out and just hit its like kidney directly from the inside, but you are still like being burnt alive by its super acidic acid. It is stunned until the end of your next turn, right? I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Toshli.
Okay, it's done. It's a free target. Josh is gonna hold his staff in his gauntlet, point forward, and use the kinetic counter to cast catapult on it.
All right.
Yeah, but
It automatically fails because it's done.
No, actually.
No, it
Maybe
it
not.
fails. It fails strength and dex saves. It's a dex save.
Correct. Well, just do the roll on it, and it should say whether or not. I haven't looked at stunned in a while. Yeah, auto fail. Okay, it fails. So
So it takes
your staff
48.
flies out and just impacts it. It's got nowhere to go.
Wow.
8 damage.
What the fuck is that roll?
Wow, them
It-
ones though.
It bounces off of it almost harmlessly. Anything else? No?
No.
All right, well, Troglodyte 15 is gonna... Oh, wait, I forgot something.
I don't know.
Okay, you're fine.
Right, these things smell kind of bad.
Yeah, so he's gonna strike at you. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna bite you. He's gonna
Who's he
claw
biting?
you.
Oh, Tosh.
Wait, Constitution save?
Don't worry about it.
It's because they smell bad.
They smell bad. So it hits you with all of them. It bites you
Oh
and
my
slash. You take a 12 damage, which ain't actually that
Fine.
bad.
It's fine.
How I nearly killed 3 players.
Troglodyte 14 is gonna come out here, and
Come on.
it's gonna 1, 2.
Oh no.
Not two
I was
hits.
joking.
This thing bites you and claws at you. Toshli, this tiny little 2-foot tall gnome. They're just reaching down. Evanir, it's your turn. Your firebolt continues to not be used.
All right. That's 30 feet.
Yep. Yep. There you go.
All right. I'm gonna try this because I wanted to get this spell off forever. So, hold on. Evanir kind of sees the situation's a little desperate, and he whispers out, he says, "Whatever you do, do not go into this light." And he takes a big breath in, and as he does, his
Oh.
chest gets like comically large, like unbelievably large, and his eyes, the pupils disappear and are replaced by this green light. And then he breathes out as this sickly light emerges from his mouth as he casts Sickening Radiance.
Ah, that's so sick.
You want to post the spell
It
for me
is
if you
sick.
would?
Yeah, hold on.
That's great.
No,
That's-
that's the wrong one. What the hell?
That's Incorrect. Where is
Hold on,
the...
I need to. It's 30 feet.
The 30-foot radius. Here, I will place it down. I assume...
Oh.
So it's like that. So I assume you want it
Yeah,
like this.
and no, actually down. I wanted to cover Toshli.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
As Ebenezer does this, as he's breathing out, he sort of whispers this kind of eerie back to the snake language, and all of a sudden, from his hands emerge these ghostly little fairies, almost pale, except with ebony heads, and they
Ugh.
fly to Toshli and to Tranquility through the Salamander stomach and basically do careful spell. So they automatically pass their saving throw.
Oh.
Due to how cover works, the light does not actually affect Troglodyte 15. It has total cover against the effect.
Doesn't
As-
it go around cover?
No. It needs a direct air effect. It's not like Fireball. Fireball goes around corners. If it doesn't say
The
so.
light
it-
spreads around corners.
Does it?
Very first paragraph.
Oh,
The
God.
minute,
I'm fucking...
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Target everyone but Tranquility and Toshli, I guess.
Is that everyone? Yep. Okay, here we
Yes.
go. First time using this spell. Let's see what happens.
Do it.
Oh
What's a
my
success?
god!
Oh my god.
Oh my
Did they all succeed?
No, the lizard
Oh.
failed.
All but the lizard and one troglodyte.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
Troglodytes fail? Oh yeah, it
Let's
did.
see, 20, 17, 22, 18, 16, 20.
Wow, this thing has a level of exhaustion.
So, yeah.
It
So
was
this,
still cool.
so this technically
It was
applies...
cool as fuck.
It technically applies at the start of their turn. So we will go through... so Troglodyte 1 saves.
Wait a minute,
Right?
wait a minute. When a creature... Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, so, like, yeah, when a creature moves in the spell's area for the first time or it starts its turn, that's when it takes the saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll
Right.
untarget things. Just tell me which one.
So it's just 14 and...
Troglodyte,
keep 14 and 1 and the lizard targeted.
14, 1, and the lizard. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
No, just 14 and 1. The two that failed.
The lizard
14
is
and the
one.
lizard. Okay.
This
yeah.
troglodyte don't know what to do. It starts yipping in a language that none of you understand. And it just starts running around erratically.
Nice.
They don't know what to do. Troglodyte at risk.
Oh, that's adorable.
Troglodyte 9 does the same.
Why are they running around like idiots?
Cause
Because they can't get to us.
yeah, they don't know what's going on.
Fucking AI pathing, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
At least they didn't do what
Uh,
mine did. And, we'll path around and go get them from behind.
Annika, it is your turn.
Okay. Right. I was kind of hoping Troglodyte 15 someone would have gotten by this point. Okay. Let's just do a run across the ceiling. Hope I don't get smacked in the face as I do. Oh, he's used his reaction, hasn't he?
Hasn't he? Has he?
He took a sweep at creep. Has he gone since then?
Yes.
Ah, rip.
Almost certainly. He hits you as you run across the
Rip.
ceiling. He slashes and catches some of your hair.
Ha! Screw you, man. I've not got my Thundermonger on yet, no. Let's do that. I'm gonna repay the favor. I'm gonna aim for its face.
You aim for its face and hit.
Guys, I hit something.
Yay!
I mean, most of you are deaf right now from the whole firing guns in a small area, but you fire
Subtle.
it, and Thundermonger explodes, deafening Toshli as the troglodyte is nothing but splatter on the wall.
Oh, that's
And on
disgusting.
Toshley.
Troglodyte
Okay.
13 is going to try to overrun Toshli.
You mean 4? You mean 13? Wait, 13?
What?
Which one is
Oh
13?
no, I accidentally.
The 13 is the one next to Tranquility.
It
Yeah,
can
so-
get through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll an athletics check. Wow.
Yeah, good luck
Um,
with that.
Yeah. So that was the second nat 20 it's gotten on that.
Oh.
Or I've gotten on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was actually just his bonus action. As it gets out, it is going to attack the nearest thing, which is Ebonir.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, nervous there.
Claw. Claw.
Nah. Fuck you.
Claw.
Oh.
Slashes you in the face for 3 damage. Oh, you don't have a concentration effect on.
I don't know why it doesn't have it in the spell.
Because it doesn't assume one unless it has an effect to apply. So roll a
Okay.
Constitution save.
I'm gonna use advantage on this, my inspiration on this for Constitution.
All right.
Give myself advantage.
I don't know why I have the fucking Popeye scene in my head.
Ooh. Ooh.
I think you barely got that.
Just got it.
You sustain your concentration just barely.
I'm like grimacing as my eyes are glowing green.
Troglodyte 3 fucking runs back to where it came from. Creep, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to immediately reach my hand out of this troglodyte. And actually, is Tranquility out of the stomach by now? Oh wait, this is all.
No,
No.
I'm still.
He's still in it.
Can I'm assuming you can't cast a spell that you can't see the target of, right?
Correct.
Depends on the
Damn.
spell.
Most of the spells is correct.
I wanted to try and Resilient Spear Tranquility while
Yeah,
he's inside the
there's-
stomach.
there's no
That's
way.
pretty damn-
Don't
just
blow your
fucking
big spell
blow-
slots. We've got a dragon coming up.
Yeah. So no, I'm just gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna grab this troglodyte in front of me and electrocute his face.
That works too.
All right.
I won't lie though, I was half tempted to cast Prestidigitation to clean him.
All right.
Why?
Sorry, you started your turn in his range. So you are actually poisoned by this effect. So roll
Warforged.
again. Roll again. You,
Wait, Warforged though?
No.
whatever.
No. What?
It still hit.
Why are you using what?
Right.
Says
He's
I
just
hit
that
the-
good. He's just that good.
Why
Rick.
did you use Ray of Sickness?
It doesn't matter. It's the same roll.
No, no, no.
Wait, what?
Oh wait.
I don't know why
Yeah, it
you
is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
clicked
I don't
from
know.
the yeah, I clicked from Shocking Grass. That was
All right,
weird.
do shocking grasp damage. You hit.
Alright.
Better than.
Fried lizard, man.
So yeah,
So I
you
grab him by the
electrocute
face
it.
and electrocute him, and I also destroy his reaction. So feel free to do what you guys want.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I want to
let's see.
not be trapped in this small space.
This guy's gonna dash back too. You like the small spaces though. All right, Aldrin, it's your turn.
I, of course, fire a shot straight at this giant lizard's face.
All right.
I pat Ebony on the back and cover his right ear
Hold on, you might not like this.
as I fire.
You do have
Uh,
half cover to deal with, so -2.
Oh, why is that?
Everyone in the way?
Everyone.
There's
Oh,
two
no,
people in
that's
the way.
true. That's true. Okay, let's do -2.
Well, that won't hit. Oh.
Because I had advantage, right?
Yeah, okay, that hits. All right, that's too silly.
Shit, the -2 on this one. I forgot to do it though.
Yeah, it still hits.
20 will still hit.
Got him. Got him.
Boom, boom.
So
you-
as the wait, can I
Go
comment
ahead.
this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so as as the bullet flies, as it goes past Ebonir, one wing erupts from the right hand side of the bullet. As it passes Toshli, the left hand of the bullet has a functional dragon wing, and as they hit straight into the eye of the lizard, the bullet sprouts out from the back in this splendor of bluish light and blood, and then lodges into the back wall.
Stop spinning me.
All right, that lizard is dead.
Wizard lizard.
Yeah,
So-
that wizard is actually polymorphed. Oh.
So Tranquility, as whatever you're doing, there's a little translucent fairy with an ebony head around you that's like fanning the light away with a little fan. Like a little fan.
I love it.
So you can use 10 feet to exit its mouth, exiting
I will
prone.
do so.
All right, you
All right.
crawl your way out of this dead lizard, plopping onto the ground down next to Troglodyte 9.
I quickly throw myself onto my feet using my insane agility.
I think. Let me just check out careful spell really quick.
Well, if it has a saving throw, I'll pass, and if it's like one of those things like
So I'm gonna say for effects like this, you can use them, like on effects that don't make them save immediately. It only applies in the first one though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, same
Oh.
same thing
So you
as
have
like
one round, dude.
yeah.
all right, well, when I get out here,
No, you are prone.
all right, I stand up. See this motherfucker? Gonna punch this motherfucker in the head. Or not.
Ebonir, you didn't roll for wild magic.
Oh no.
right.
That would be with a +4.
Or yeah.
Why am I disadvantaged?
Because
Did you
you're
remove
still
prone?
grappled,
you're still
grappled,
grappled,
restrained, blinded, and restrained again. All right, roll both of them again.
Oh,
Oh.
man. Oh.
So as the
Whoa.
sickening radiance comes out of this room before you, you feel you don't feel anything, but everyone else looking at you, like Toshli looks back at you, sees your skin shriveling up like jerky. Like
Ugh.
it is.
No.
Damn.
You do not look well.
You cannot teleport like that if that's what you're trying
Why
to
not?
do, because
I see
there
the
is no
point.
line of sight there.
You're right. Okay, well. So I'm gonna
See how
right
much
over here if I can.
that there is no way. Like
There's no way.
I don't think
Okay.
like this is a narrow hallway. There is like no visible spaces from this room to the other.
Fuck it then. I'm going to. How much movement do I have left after all?
Let's see. How much do you have normally? Like 45?
45.
So 22. So 35. 15. You have like let's say 10 feet of movement.
10. Okay, move there and teleport over here.
Yeah, you teleport just outside of the radiance.
I was trying to get out of the radiant sphere.
All right, Toshli, it's your turn.
Toshli,
Okay.
you have a little ebony fairy fanning the light away from you.
He looks at the fairy, goes, oh, then he looks back and sees Ebony, goes, oh!
Ah!
So this.
The best part is Ebonir's eyes. The pupils are still missing. It's just the green light emanating from it.
It's gonna look at the. It's gonna look at the troglodyte in front of him and just quickly grab some acid and throw it at him.
Yeah,
And he passes.
it grabs the acid out of your hand and throws it away. It don't care.
Mistakes have been made, and then he's gonna walk 25 feet and provoke.
All right, you're gonna provoke twice, actually.
Um,
Oh wait, that one doesn't have a reaction. Never mind.
Nope, it doesn't.
All right,
Your hit.
This is fine.
Oh, shit.
I'm
All
in my
right.
corner.
Troglodyte 15's dead. Troglodyte 14 takes radiant damage.
Yeah, let me get
Sickening-
it. 1 second.
Yeah.
Damage. And it's exhausted, which I will apply in a second.
Well, it
No need.
so as it strikes out at Toshli and hits him, its arm falls off, and then its jaw goes to the side, and its legs dissolve, and it collapses into a pile of radioactive ash.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Oh god, this smell is fucking terrifying.
Ebonir,
Okay, question. Can I move through Annika's space and around and not enter the sphere?
just barely.
Okay,
It's,
so
you'll
I'm
be
gonna
like
do-
you'll be like squeezing. Like this will be 25 feet.
Okay, that's fine. And then, do I still have line of sight on Troglodyte 13?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I am with the green eyes and the burned skin. He's gonna hold up and cast a firebolt from the stamp
All right.
right at this mofo.
Do you want to use your Tides of Chaos? Maybe.
Yes,
Okay. Rolled again.
but well again.
Well. Yeah, you hit.
Okay.
Funnily enough,
All right.
that 21 does indeed hit the troglodyte. So yeah, you. So it's got its mouth open like you fireball it right in there, and its stomach just boosh, like pops out,
Ah.
like just puffs out a bit, and it collapses dead. Just
All right.
wait, no, I forgot. Forgot a stench against you. My bad.
Whatever.
No, it's important.
It still would have hit with a 17, right?
It would have. All right, Troglodyte 1, roll that save against him if you would.
Where is he?
He's right above you, right there.
Oh, okay.
How
sorry.
dead is he, Bob?
I don't know if he succeeds, he'll be fine. He didn't succeed.
How dead?
Is he
So,
dead?
yeah. He
Oh
is.
god, my fucking ears.
He's reduced
I'm
to
liking the
dust.
spell.
Good spell. Oh my
Let's
god.
see.
I have to wait to drop concentration, right? Yeah.
You can drop it at any time.
Oh, but
It's
Do-
it's like a grapple. You can end concentration at any time.
so well, okay. I can't see in the room, so I don't know if anyone's in there or not. So
Okay.
is anyone in there?
Everyone's
map.
dead.
So Tranquility, you hear a loud hissing coming from the north of you.
I wish everything was dead, but it's out of the radiance. Please drop it so I can come back.
I dropped the radio. I dropped the spell.
There's some shit up here. I don't want to deal with the
And
load.
Ebenir's pupils return, and he's like, what happened to my arms?
So a troglodyte dashes out of the darkness, which I guess I
Son
can
of a
reveal
bitch.
a bit of. Not that though. Troglodyte 8 is going to also dash.
Hello. Oh god.
And dash up there for you. Annika, it's your turn.
Cool. So this radiance is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sickening
do
light
my.
dims ever so slightly.
We're gonna do some spider walking on the ceiling then. 'Cause I
Alright.
guess that's how I am now.
Spider-Man,
what a feeling
Spider-Man.
when Annika's on the ceiling.
That was pretty good, actually.
Right. I can't see down any of these other hallways, can I?
No. Nor do you have line of sight on anybody. That pillar
Oh.
is 100% blocking your view.
Oh well, we're going this way then, I guess instead.
All out, I guess.
Thanks.
Because I'm nice.
You are.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, go fight this dragon, but I'm nice.
You just
Why
learn,
did they
you just
do-
learned it's not even a full-grown dragon.
It's still a dragon, though, Rick.
So
And we're in a dungeon. How stereotypical can you be, right?
Go fight this dragon, by the way.
Having earned the ire of the DM, I'm going to shoot this guy in the back of the head.
you shoot him. Because I only have 2 complication points to waste.
Oh boy, we
Only
found
two-
the
Oh, he's not
dragon.
dead?
Only
Oh my
takes
God, 2-1-2.
12 damage.
That's supposed to be a sturdy one, because mind you, all of them have random hit points.
Welcome to my life, Tristan.
Troglodyte 7
Asshole up here, yeah.
coming over to you, Tranquility. Croaks at you and goes to bite you. It bites you.
Ah! Ow, clang, motherfucker.
It claws at you.
Jesus.
Misses. Claws at you again. Misses.
Bad troglodyte.
All right. Troglodyte 3. Now that that's gone, is going to run into here and look at what's going on.
Okay,
then-
who's all...
What?
Nothing.
Annika did just fire, but it,
Yeah, but
it
I'll-
can't-
I'll
You
do
like
something
shoot
else.
Annika, not me.
No.
he's gonna dash up here
Oh, son of a bitch.
because all of his buddies are doing it. All right, Creep.
Yeah,
Everyone's doing
the-
emails.
You
I'm
heard the
going
sensation
to-
sweeping the nation?
If your friends did emails, would you do emails too? I bet you would.
I did emails.
I did a whole.
My problem
email.
is I would have to walk right in front of Annika right now.
She's on the ceiling.
She's on the wall. Ceiling.
1, I'm on the ceiling. 2, I
Oh.
can shoot past anything.
Yeah,
In that case,
Except for
I'm
total cover.
up here.
yeah. Can't shoot
Total cover,
through
total
walls.
cover.
And I'm just gonna hold my hand forward,
And fireball.
right at. I wish. Well, I don't wish Dimmy's.
No! Fuck you!
No, I hold my hand out, and I'm going to see. I see this troglodyte is hurt, and I'm going to toll the bells of the damned.
Thank you.
All right.
Gong, 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 gong. Wait, what?
It clings
Failed.
around it, and a gray mist surrounds it, strangling it. Roll damage. And it as the mist it drops as the mist vanishes.
I love that spell so much.
Oh yeah, it's the buff Sacred Flame needed. Troglodyte 6 is gonna come in here. Hear you casting the spell, hop down here and dash right up into your face.
Get your stinky ass out of my face!
All right, Aldrin.
Aldrin rushes over to Ebonir. Takes out his healer's kit. Oh, Ebonir, you okay? Your skin.
No, I don't think that will actually do anything. The fight. And like Ebonir like twists his shoulder and just gives him a shove forward.
Okay, I was just like, okay. I'm just...
I don't know what I did to you, but fuck you too.
and sullenly walks then.
Sullenly walks.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
that's
around the corner. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
You gotta go around the corner, Rick.
Yeah.
Stop! What's going on?
Okay. Hands off. Hands off.
No, I got it, Rick.
All right.
Did you? Did you really?
I got it.
Actually, Rick, do I know what this effect is that I've received?
Yes.
Okay.
You know that you've been cursed.
Cursed, I say. And then I use Storm Tactics. On Anika. Wait, as your... Hang on, if I look at Anika's gun, can I see it's been discharged?
It's been reloaded.
Oh, it's obvious that it's been reloaded.
I mean, you can probably see me, like, you come around the corner as I'm, like, clicking another shell into place.
Got you. Okay, then yeah, I know. Demaya loudly shouts into your ear in this infernal, but it almost sounds goblinoid to you. Fire!
And I fire, I guess, at this one in
Right.
front of me.
Remember,
six.
not Thundermonger. It's got to be a
Yeah.
normal or a sharpshooter shot if you want to.
But you can do sharpshooter though.
Too late. I just hit him.
Yeah. Too
Ouch.
late.
Watch me do good.
Too late. I already hit him. It's
Uh,
average.
And now that he's damaged, I can also.
Yeah, you can just ring a bell and make him
So
drop.
as soon as
Yeah.
you reload, you fire again instinctively. As
Yeah, I don't even realize I've done it, and then I'm like, what the hell was that noise?
and
Right,
then I dash.
all right, you climb up there and get into the middle of everything. Still feel the air still feels strangely warm after
This would have been strangely warm. Like,
this is a cold, damp underground, but this room is warm, and
that's
everything is glowing, ever so slightly. All right.
Yeah, Alden gets lightheaded and then leans against a pillar, and that's his turn.
All right. Tranquility.
Yeah, fuck this shit. I teleport.
Have you already succeeded against troglodyte stuff?
No, why don't you go ahead and give me a shot there? Bro?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, you're fine.
So I teleport behind this one that's about to fuck up Creep.
Nothing personnel,
Deciding-
kid.
Oh my god.
Nani?
Nani!
Yeah, you punch him in the back and his spine shatters into pieces and he collapses.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sure don't
You
want to move.
saved my nose.
Do you want to run back and hit somebody with your other attack?
Yeah, hurt one of them so I could toll.
No, I'm a
All right, Toshli.
idiot.
Tasha seeing everything
Well, he's
literally burned to the ground.
Wait, you are moving Tranquility?
Yes.
all right. Make
Then
your
you're gonna
attack. All right, Toshli, what do you do?
Going like this, like this.
Doesn't actually help, Eddie. You could have just gone right past.
I know, but I'm specifically making a point to avoid Ebony.
You'll like back up against the wall and shimmy past it.
And this is my movement. And then I'm gonna burn when my token finally reaches there. In super slow motion. In the bonus action dash.
Okay. Is Expeditious Retreat a concentration spell? It is.
Yes, it is. I have not been rolling that.
How many
Then-
times have you been hit?
A lot. Do you want to roll a bunch of concentration save, Rick?
Roll. I'm gonna assume that you lost concentration on it.
I mean, I have +6. Come on.
How many times you were hit?
About 7 times.
All right, it's gone. It's gone.
Fuck, okay.
The first one was a 9. So
Do I see anything? Do I see them all the way up there?
no, you don't see shit from here. You can't even really see Aldrin from here.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. 10, 15. I'll stay here near Annika.
Annika's on the ceiling above you.
Oh, I guess I'll go below Annika then.
You can't do that.
God damn it.
I'll stay here.
Let's see. We got a dashing troglodyte coming in. Coming out of nowhere. Ebonir.
Okay. How far can I move?
Everyone run away.
The burnt to a crisp zombie jerky man walks in.
How high is this platform?
5 feet. 5 feet.
Okay, so I can't see anybody, right?
No. You could hit Troglodyte 6, but he has 3/4 cover against you. You can just barely see him around that corner.
He's dead, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
he's
true. You can just barely see him on the ground.
Okay, so if I move here, don't move me yet. If I move here, can I see anyone coming down this path here? Or is it's 5 feet too tall?
Well, how tall are you? That's the question. 5'6"? You can just like you're eye level with the platform. So no, I'll say no.
No?
There's just too much cover.
Okay, then I will stay right where I am and prep a firebolt for anything that comes into view.
All right. So you hear a sudden thrashing and crashing as the crumbling walls give way and a lizard lurches through.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, another one.
Can I see that?
He has 3/4 cover against you from the platform. So -5 if
okay.
you want to.
Not at -5, no.
All right. So this thing is going to smash through these
Oh, God,
crumbling
another
wall.
one?
Well, from here, its tail is going to lash out with reach, and not hit Aldrin, I suppose. But then it's gonna move over here over these crumbling ruins and bite Tranquility.
Is this a huge creature or a large
Ah,
creature?
It is a huge
I use
creature.
a fucking action point on that. No.
Just as it's about to bite you, you like I don't
grab
know.
its jaws.
Yeah, you just grab its jaws. What is Bill? B-I-L.
Bill.
Bill? B-R-B-L.
Oh, you don't know Bill?
Yeah, I don't know Bill.
Fire break.
Who Bill?
Will.
Who Bill?
Phone, who dis?
All right, Troglodyte 8
I got.
is gonna wreck Tranquility shit
No, he's not.
twice.
Stop it. Cling, clink.
Annika, it's your turn. Tranquility's pretty beat up again.
Tends to be how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Troglodyte 7's untouched, isn't he?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm operating on the assumption that less actions is a good thing. And we're gonna take aim past everyone else, like the eyes zoom in, zero in on Troglodyte 7, and the bullet curves like around Tranquility.
And hits.
That hits.
I can hit shit. I would have hit that even with sharpshooter. I'm
Why
getting
do you-
better. Use up
why
all
do
the
you
good
do
rolls now so that the dragon doesn't have anything to worry about.
It's instant death.
Beautiful.
Oh, that thing
Wow.
only had 7 max HP.
Oh, no.
So
It's not there anymore.
so you hit it and it just pops.
For future reference, I don't have a round chambered now because I had to reload again.
Yeah. Troglodyte 3 is going to slash at Tranquility. Oh,
Stop it.
What the hell?
gonna slash
Stop
at
it.
Tranquility. Ow.
Stop it.
Gonna slash at
Dad.
Tranquility. All right.
Stop.
So it bites on you and slashes and slashes. You're getting assaulted by all sides. The world begins to blur around you. Creep, it's your turn.
I'm going to.
Mm.
Crap. Question
Fireball.
is. I wish. Because the thing is that if I really wanted to. Wait. If I really wanted to.
Shut up.
Wait a minute. I could save Tranquility, but I have no idea if I want to waste that high of a spell slot.
No. Just do whatever you're gonna fucking do. I got
Always.
myself.
Alright. Alright. Also, I'm
Cool.
so tempted to sucky the giant lizard.
Good idea.
Sucky the giant dragon.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. In that case, I guess I'll play safe. Man, only one of those guys have been hit. Okay. I'm going to...
You said hit a motherfucker, so I hit a motherfucker.
I snap my fingers and form the bell as the mystery appears once more.
All right. Roll that against him. Don't mind if I move on to Aldrin's turn. He succeeds just barely.
Oh, rip.
Aw, you jerk.
Shaking his head off as that bell ringing mist appears around him.
If only I was an evocation specialist, then he'd still get half damage.
Aldrin,
Alright.
it's your turn. Hey, what?
So, can I run and jump past these guys? And as I do, I swing down the scimitar like some sort of Arabian Mameluke.
That'd be cool. That
Yes.
would be cool.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. So I sheathe a revolver and bring out Demaya from the back.
Make
And-
me an athletics check, though.
Oh, time for the net one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, let's
Fucking-
go.
Just
A 10's good. A 10's pretty good.
it's mediocre.
You can jump as well as the
We're
average
talking
villager.
No, villagers I think are like 8s, aren't they?
Yeah, this would be like an A. Common fake. That's beautiful. Think of the memes, Rick. Because
You know what I mean?
Someone's about to get prone.
You can land. You can land on Troglodyte too. You
know what? Action point. Fuck. YOLO. Fuck
I
it.
mean-
Let's go.
Yeah, let's give the DM action points when we're going into a dragon fight.
Okay.
So that
Ebony, how
becomes
many-
that becomes a 27, which is more than enough.
I can only apologize.
And this is exactly what This is exactly what action points are meant for. Like
Yeah.
this kind of heroic pulp action bullshit. Make your attacks.
Yeah. So. This
So,
guy.
Orion, how many casts of slow do you have? We might. Just...
So you bring your sword up and slice through this thing's head off. And as you are going for a landing, you slice it down and slice this one right down the middle. The one's head freezes as it hits the floor and shatters into pieces, and the other one falls to the side, a frozen mess on the ground.
That is awesome.
Alden just curls the sword around and then goes into his ready stance.
And
just-
through all of this, Demaya leaves behind this trail of mist, punctuated by this singing tone that rises and falls with its elevation as you hold it.
I too have fought the Dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Yeah.
Was that a
Dark Souls memes.
was that a motherfucking Dark Souls reference? Was that? Tranquility, it is your turn. You're not doing too well.
Yeah, time to do the Warforged Resolve thing. I'm not gonna make it otherwise.
You do your key pulse and feel much better.
Oh god, so much better. So first and foremost, this fucking giant lizard here. Fuck this giant lizard here.
You fuck the giant lizard.
Please
With
no.
my,
Roll to seduce.
I hear some people do like a good fisting.
Oh.
So I punch it, spend a key point. I'm gonna stun the shit out of it if I can. I stun it.
Oh.
Do you stun it though?
I stun it.
Does he, Rick?
Yeah, because I've used this for complication points down the line.
And I elbow this one in the back of the head too, as I just gotta.
So yeah, your dark key shatters out over the lizard and binds it. It is unable to move. Toshli, it is your turn.
Toshli is gonna move like this, so that's 15 feet. 10 more
Alright.
feet up.
Alright.
Can I see the lizard from here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. He's stunned, right?
Yeah, he's stunned.
Yeah, he's gonna automatically fail the acid check.
Alright, roll
damage?
roll damage, yeah.
What the actual?
Look at that. That's great. Hey, you got
You're
a
getting it on
6.
damage, I'm getting it on hits. It's the Artificer's Curse.
So you throw it at it and it bounces off the lizard's head.
It lands in the puddle at its feet that it steps in a bit.
Alright.
I need to find the class files.
Ebonier, it's your turn.
Come on, mouse. Albinier's gonna run and jump up, so I assume that's 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
And we'll finally let loose this firebolt he's been trying to cast forever.
It is stunned, so you hit. For 13.
take that.
Jesus Christ.
That's pretty good.
For
I'll take it.
13 damage, you basically just lob a fireball over there and it splashes against it. It is stunned. Troglodyte 8. It's got a chance. It can do this. It can kill Tranquility. Oh.
Oh no.
So with Tranquility's newfound resolve, it lashes out at him, but is batted off with deft hands at every turn. Annika, it's your turn.
Gonna come over here from the roof. Can I see the lizard?
Yes.
Sweet. And it's stunned.
Yes.
Gonna take aim at its eyeball and do that thing that Matthew said I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter?
Right in the face. I don't need to. It's completely unnecessary, but I'm gonna prove that I can hit with sharpshooter.
Hey.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit. You fire through it. dealing 28 damage as you
Didn't kill
leave.
it? What the hell?
You leave a hole, a gaping hole in its neck.
Don't do it.
Creep.
Alright.
All right, I'm going to. Let's see.
Fireball.
So I only. Big lizard's hurt. I'm gonna toll the dead him.
You have to move to get a sight on him. You're he's got total cover against you. Well, I mean, mostly.
I guess I'll move to about right here, like one space to the right of that one.
Yeah, you can see
What
him
a-
enough there.
Okay. So right there.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that earlier, but my dog hit my elbow.
Same.
So
Destructive
now
logo.
I snap my fingers as the sounds of the bells begin to toll, and then mist appears around this huge creature. And doggo, stop licking my hand.
No.
Never.
Doggo, keep.
It fails.
Nice.
Ooh.
Time to toll the dead.
Oh,
The mist saps its essence. It is still up.
I
Aldrin.
always feel like when we do that joke, I feel like
You've got
We're
two
lacking a very
frozen
close
dead bodies behind you.
I jump over. No, actually, I don't. I walk up and then just like slice across the neck of this thing, or try to anyway.
All right, roll it.
Got him.
You hit.
Woo!
all right, you did the thing.
So yeah, you slice it
Thank you.
across, and the ice spreads out, freezing just enough of it that it can look at you with one last look and a gurgle before collapsing and its neck shattering and bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, and then I turn around in a pirouette and use tranquility to launch myself into this troglodyte thing.
You hit. And with that, you are victorious.
We did it.
Oh, that was awesome. That-
Awesome. That was disgusting. Evania.
Oh,
I
what?
remember-
Oh,
Yes,
I
Em-
needed
yes,
it.
yes. This is a possible side effect of my magic. It's mostly cosmetic, but it's going to take a rather powerful spell to get rid of.
Wait, you're not
Oh.
in any pain or anything?
No, I don't feel anything. I just look more horrid than normal.
Oh, well, no, you look lovely normal. I'm sure you can make this look work as well.
No, you don't. You look like a strip of bacon.
I don't say that, Nika.
No, because triple bacons are delicious and they look appetizing. That doesn't look appetizing.
Look, don't hurt his feelings. It's not nice to hurt anyone.
Look,
Oh.
I understand this is not something nice to look at, but when we get back to Sean, I'm sure I can find a cleric or something that can remove this bloody curse. But in the meantime, it
Don't
only
have any
looks-
bandages.
I do, and I take out my healer's kit.
Just
I
wrap
mean-
them all up in there.
I mean,
Well,
I
no,
think
this
it's
is
a-
not really
a bit-
necessary. Okay, fine. If it'll make it better, I will submit to your bandages.
I have an idea. And Toshi just takes a set of traveler's clothes, which is just like a gnome robe. You can use this like cover your head, like you just
Oh, I
put it
just
over your
I
head.
just had an idea for a terrible joke. Here's this white hood. Come on, too much.
I mean,
It looks like a ghost. Oh, it's terrible.
oh,
You know there are actually racial supremacist half elves in Eberron.
Oh, I bet.
Half
I know-
elves.
Yeah, half elves.
Because
Well,
they're a true race now. They're a true
Yeah.
race.
They've been a true race for thousands and thousands of years.
In
In
what
fact,
nation?
I'm one of the very few non-true race half-elves.
I think they're in Ondair. I haven't read
of
up on
course
them
they're
much.
on there.
Yeah,
Of course they're on.
yeah.
Yes, I'll wrap you up.
Can we sit down for a minute at least?
Can
we
I
sit down for a
investigate
few
this room
minutes?
to figure out what's going on with this room?
Roll me an investigation check. Or
Ebony,
yeah, roll me an investigation check.
you know
I
that
am really-
Ebony,
I'm
I'm
really
gonna
good at this.
I'm gonna contemplate this bag of food.
Apparently, okay.
Judging by the amount of refuse, amount of stored vermin and such, this is probably a troglodyte den. There is a like deep pool of mucky water, but you're not really sure what's going on with that. There is also a passageway to the north that leads deeper into the ruins.
Do we want to hang about a bit to make sure people aren't dying? Annika's going to like walk
Where's
down
the
the
big
pillar
hill?
onto this raised area.
What's to the west
Everyone is
here?
fine, right? Everyone's fine.
No, Tranquility didn't.
No,
Were
no,
you eating for a bit?
Yeah, as you can tell from my midsection here, I seem to be missing a few major components.
Yeah, why don't we rest for now and let Tranquility meditate for a bit?
Good idea. Time to roll some hit die then.
Aldrin,
Why you're
what-
targeting
what is-
Tranquility?
Aldrin, why is what does
Nothing.
your sword do when you like you shouted something and then all of a sudden Annika just took a shot?
Yeah, what the hell was up with that?
I asked you to do a shot and you kindly did it, you know?
No, but like I wasn't even thinking about it. Like even I didn't realize it.
I mean, I'm just that very persuasive, frankly. If
This
I
is
do
more
say
weird
so
psychic bullshit, is it?
No, I thought, you know, when we were talking
Don't kill
earlier,
me.
I thought our teamwork was quite a thing to be proud of. And when you heard me, your body must have instantly reacted to that friendship we had and fired a shot.
So
listening
what
to
you're
I
saying
said.
is use your magic to force her to attack?
That's not what I'm saying at all. Her body did.
So
It sounds very.
you forced her body to this stuff?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Can
I mean,
I?
we won, right? We won.
We have a healer's kit, right?
Yes.
One of us.
Yes.
Don't use the healing charge on me, for fuck's sake.
What do you mean
I
a
will-
healing charge? I'm using-
Personally, you're looking a little into. Do you want to take one of your potions?
No, I feel like you can only take one of the. You're gonna. I said I can drink more though one of those days, and I kind of want to save it for an occasion.
Oh,
I'll just rest it off. Rest it
all
off.
right, understandable.
Aldrin, can I try something real quick?
On me?
Yeah, no, just can you give me a hand?
Well, if we are resting for an hour,
Fine.
Toshly, you can use your out of character hit die.
Yeah, it's. I am using it in a bit. Just give me a hand.
Okay, sure.
I take his hand and I like grab it as a fist, and I use his own fist to like slam against his leg. Was that you did with Annika? Like, did you force a bullet to like? Is this
Wait,
what
what?
you do now? Like I'm
Making
forcing
hit
you
yourself.
to. Yeah.
Stop hitting yourself.
One, Annika did not hit herself. Two,
No.
I did not control her fist. And three, I did not hit her leg.
No.
Your analogy is quite.
No, I'm just saying, but you have the power to do that now.
Do I? Do I really?
I mean, I guess. Annika, did you want to take that shot?
I mean, it was a good shot though.
It was
Yes, it was.
Pretty good shot.
It was a good shot.
Doing better than you were.
Hey.
Wait,
Hey.
me? Did you say? Who are you referring to, Annika?
Toshly.
Tasha.
Oh, of course. Yeah, everyone's doing better than Toshly.
Well, give me your gun. I'll try it then.
I
Fucking
wouldn't
blows his
trust
own
you with
brains
this
out.
even if it wasn't loaded.
Oh. Oh.
Sorry, I'm
We can swap. You can have my staff.
No.
It never runs out of bullets.
I don't ever run out of bullets either.
Except for that one time.
I've never run out of bullets. I got halfway through on that session where we had lots of combat. The entire dungeon crawl took half my shots.
Anyways, Tasha's gonna sit down and look at paintings he drew.
Where's
Just-
the pool of liquid?
It's not on the map. That map was for
Okay.
combat purposes only. I don't have a big dungeon crawl for this area.
Okay.
If I poke into the pool of liquid, does it do I come up with
It's-
troglodyte shit?
It's gross.
Like troglodyte shit.
Troglodyte,
Yeah.
maybe other types of shit. You're not sure.
I need
You're not,
like I need
you're not a
like
shit
this-
expert.
I mean, I'm a massive arsehole, so I figured I would be.
What's over this way?
I'm no longer looking at the map.
Oh, close the map.
Close the map.
Close them up.
So there is a filthy, filthy pool. You're not sure how deep it might go deeper. It's kind of up against a wall. There's also an exit to the north that goes into further into the ruins.
What about that exit to the west there that they were exiting out of?
So exploring the area, it's a bunch of various rooms, many that have been collapsed. You find more troglodyte nests.
Barely leave them
Tranquility, roll me an investigation check.
Alright. Why?
Yeah, okay.
Got him.
Yeah, definitely some troglodyte nests going on.
Alright, so we
Um,
avoid
Why don't we go-
Tranquility, you want me to
let's go
take a
somewhere
look with you?
Please, go ahead. Be my guest.
Can I take a look with him?
That's cheesy, but yeah. Roll investigation check.
Oh,
Listen up.
This was definitely not all of the troglodytes that stayed in this area. There are way more nests than there were troglodytes.
We should get moving. There's more, based on the layout of this nest and the groupings, there's definitely a lot more. They might be coming back.
Okay.
Oh,
I think this time we have to be very, very cautious and sneaky. Stick to the walls.
and also
Alright,
don't
I'm
run
going-
in by yourself, yeah, Tranquility.
That's
Rick-
the thing.
Rick,
my bad.
I'm
What's
gonna
up?
My bad.
pull into my bag, pull out the robe of useful items, and pull out the spell scroll of grease,
All
and
right.
put that in my normal
Okay.
inventory.
Is that even a sorcerer spell? I don't think it is.
Is it not?
I don't
Is it a
believe it
bard
is.
spell?
I think it is a
It's a wizard.
wizard-only spell.
It is not.
It is a wizard-only spell, indeed.
Well, shit. Never mind. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
You could give that to Creep. Have him cast some grease.
Actually, I am gonna give that to Creep.
Hey, Creep, do this.
So this
Well, he
is
can at least copy it.
is it on the party sheet?
No, it's on the robe of useful items. Rick has to add it.
Oh, okay.
Just add spell scroll of grease to your thing.
I will add it to
Okay.
the inventory. I got it right here. Oh, wait. Up. There we go. Sorry, Fantasy Grounds at risk. Okay. So, what are you guys doing? You guys,
Heading north.
you guys
Yeah,
rest
north.
up, feeling much better.
God.
Aldrin, what do you say to them for your tactics? Oh, you just did.
Oh,
You
yes.
just did. The
Yeah, I did. Stick to the shadows. See, Rick, I got you, fam.
all right.
So do we want to go in like a more like Aldrin and Tranquility up front, and then the rest of the party like huddled behind kind of
Party-
formation now that
party
we
in the
know that
back.
there's enemies close?
Yeah.
Party in the front, party in the back. The monarch that never sleeps.
Okay. As we're going, like just the moment we leave the northern exit, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on us.
All right.
Just there's troglodytes of food.
Oh wait, I forgot to ask, Rick. During the rest, troglodytes, are they considered humanoids?
Yes.
Oh,
I am making zombies.
during the short rest.
It only
Hey.
takes me a minute.
It only takes a minute to cast.
Oh no, we're gonna have. Our position's gonna. Oh no.
It's alright. They get a +10.
How many are you?
They-
How many are you getting?
I can do 2 per spell cast, right?
I don't know. You have to read the spell slot, the spell, and find out. All right, Dad.
I believe it's 2 because you can raise 1 and then get an additional 1 for having undead thrall.
Oh, I get my Tides of Chaos back because
I'm
I had
back,
an
everyone.
effect. I forgot about that.
Did I
So
miss
the-
anything? Oh.
No.
No.
No, I'm raising dead.
Yeah, you can do 2 per
Oh.
cast.
Okay,
So,
so
4.
yeah. So yeah, 4 sounds good. That leaves me 1 third level slot left over. So I'm gonna spend 2 minutes carving up some of the bodies to drip their blood out, cut off a piece of flesh, and take some of the bone and dust it down and start making them into undead.
Tosley is gonna observe Creep doing this, and while he's doing this, he's gonna take his book. He's gonna go. Maybe he should have. What if he puts a flux capacitor there?
What? Get out of here. Get out of here.
If bit of wood, bit of metal, some duct tape. And start drawing ideas on this notebook.
And Creep himself is kind of thinking, not to like the same extent as Toshli, but definitely is considering what he can do to make them better based off the conversation he had with Toshli.
Rebuild
He's
them.
all,
Make them stronger. We have the technology.
We have the technology. We have the technology. We don't quite got the resources.
Alright.
I
So
don't
I'm
wanna
gonna
spend a lot of
expend.
money.
So I expend 2 spell slots, get 4 zombies. Actually, I'm tempted to carve them up into skeletons because of what Toshli
That would
said.
take more
Like,
time.
Way too long.
That
Okay,
would
we'll
take
go
way
with
too long.
zombies.
Goddamn adults.
Zombies it is then.
Is that how Ebonir deals with being turned into a bacon by was it Scotch?
Oh, bourbon.
That's so fancy. Holy shit, dude. That's great.
So Ebony, in the course of this trip, has now lost his mind, lost 2 fingers, and is now bacon.
So,
oh man, you're having a bad
I've
time.
not lost
dude.
my mind. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Perfectly lucid.
In charge of his faculties, he is.
It's a cosmetic thing. It should go away in time, or we just got
Yeah.
to find a cleric.
Hey, Ebony.
Yes.
Rakshasa! No?
What? No.
no.
I've faced a bit scarier than Rakshasas, to be honest.
That's Frank. Yeah.
Shall we how long have we been journeying in this tunnel?
Not long. You kind of been blabbing.
Okay.
I didn't know you guys had moved on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
cast
guess.
mage armor on myself, and then I guess we're continuing on.
And
Yeah,
then
we're
roll,
sneaky.
roll wild
Yeah,
magic.
we're-
Come on.
No, no tides of
Oh
chaos.
shit!
though.
Are we
So just-
stealthing?
So just a plus
yeah,
one.
Yeah, so us
Okay.
and all the new zombies are incredibly stealth right now with a
Yeah.
plus 10 to everyone's stealth.
Yeah. You guys are stealthed.
Okay, Rick, what you got for us?
I mean, what have I got for you?
What you got for us, Rick? We're
What
gonna
you got
destroy
for
it.
us, fam?
Show me everything.
I'm not allowed to.
Reveal your secrets, Rick.
All right. So you head farther into the ruin. You have to crisscross here and there, but these tunnels have definitely been used. Things have definitely moved through them. Whether it's the dragon or not came this way, you're not sure. But
I mean, can't we
There's
tell
a-
by the paw prints?
that was like in rock and soft dirt. This is like any dust that was here has been kicked up by troglodyte activity.
Oh, I get you.
So moving forward, you turn this way and that. You move through a large room that looked like it was a library at one point, but all of the books have either been taken, and many of them, there's no sign of books. It's been so long that any sign has been destroyed. Cursory glance, there's just stone bookshelves left. None of the wood pieces that supported them are there, and many of them have collapsed. But you move further on and turn the corner and see an eerie light as a figure stands over something. Looks like maybe like reddish, like bright red water, like a pool of it, maybe 10 feet across. It's dark.
Can we get a closer look?
Yeah, I mean you're like 90 feet from it as you turn the corner.
Hey, everyone, let's get closer.
As you speak up, Aldrin,
No, that was. What is that? What is that? That's a whisper. That's like.
Let it go, Aldrin.
As you let anything emanate from your mouth, you, to your surprise, hear words in your mind. Yes, despite your ring.
What the fuck?
Come forward out of the darkness, so that I can gaze eyes upon you, mortals.
Do we all hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
It resonates in you deep.
I-
The voice sounds a bit feminine, but not human.
I ready in action immediately as I approach to cast OTX Resilient Sphere on the first target that gets attacked.
You can't prepare actions though, right?
If you prepare that, you lose a spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm just gonna aim down my barrel at it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I say anyone go forward.
I got
Screw
it.
whatever
You want
this
me?
thing is.
Want me to go, or do you want Evanir to go, or you want?
I look at Ebonir and I give him like a very empathetic glance.
The dark
Like-
figure pulls a staff out to its side and puts it to the ground with a rather like light tap, and a wall of fire appears behind your entire group.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I said,
Creep walks forward.
come forward.
Creep walks forward.
This creature's an
Evanir.
asshole.
Evanir like pulls out his wand but walks forward.
Oh,
Yeah, I
This,
guess
uh,
I'm gonna try and like make off to the side a bit, but also forward.
It is like a straight corridor.
Or is it just literally we still not? All right. Well,
Yeah.
By the way, Wall of Fire, is this room lit now?
Yes.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
You
Tosh
see the
I
dark.
need my-
You see the dark figure, but is not turned towards you.
Toshel is gonna walk forward, like with his hands up, as he's like, "Oh, you got me," but he was in the middle of pulling Alchemist Fire out, so he just got like a vial of Alchemist Fire in his right hand.
Yeah. As you step forward, time passes by, and then it vanishes from your hands.
What?
It only lasts for
Oh,
so
right.
long.
It lasts 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that's a thing.
As you lot step forward within 15, 20 feet of this figure, it turns around, its long dark robes sweeping behind it. And it pulls down its hood with a skeletal reversed hand.
No.
It has a head like a Rakshasa, but most of the skin is gone. Its eyes are but deep pits of red staring out at you. It has a single ear, the other which has rotted off. Its skin only, or its bones only covered by small patches of muscle and fur.
Rakshasa.
Hello.
Zombie Rakshasa?
Rakshasa.
And that is where we end for the session.
No!
Oh, no.
No, that's a good place to end.
That's a good place to end.
Rakshasa Lich!
I want to point out, Rick, I went to get coffee, so I was awake for this. That's it's cruel. It's cruel.
I'm so glad. I'm gonna have to like scoot immediately because I need to fucking
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
Get some sleep, man.
Rakshasa. This Rakshasa Lich must teach me their ways.
I don't think there's a lot of teaching going on.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We're enemies to them.
Only if it's the Lords of Dust.
They're all Lords of Dust.
We don't know that.
Good night, guys.
See you, man.
Good night.
Good night.
Good one.
So
And
that's-
this entire cave is full of demon like statues and imagery. Like
Is that Trista's plot point?
No.
Okay.
No, you'll see that next session. So
I'm
that's
actually-
it for this session. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Doifam, we had Zahil in here. Sprocketeer was in here for a bit. Thanks to everybody who showed up for this. Thanks to my amazing players. And join us next week at 6 Eastern, only on twitch.tv/thekittenhugs, as we continue the Towers of Dreams. See ya.
So
Bye,
nice.
stream.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Love you.
And thank you, Rick.
Bye, stream.
Thank you.